And you guys had basically traveled from Argynvostolt down the southern road. So Eric had told you that there was a mountain pass and a tunnel that would kind of cut through the mountain and make it a lot easier to get up there because, quite honestly, trying to climb and scale the mountain would be virtually impossible. So he had kind of said, you're heading down south. There's a ruined village down there, but before you get there, you're going to veer off and head through some tunnels. Did anybody you guys had discovered and talked about the Amulet of Ravenkind, and I believe Gemma had discerned its abilities and found what it can do, but also that none of you are really quite equipped to handle it yet. I think that's pretty much where we left off.
I can go over real quick what we found out.
Please do. Remind everybody.
All right, so the holy symbol of Ravenkind. It has 10 potential charges. Some regain at dawn. One of the actions, it holds vampires within 30 feet of symbol when it flares, or possibly paralyzes for 1 full minute. It can also turn the undead. If you do that, it uses 3 charges at once, and then they have a disadvantage on their attempt to resist. If we use 5 charges, we can have a bright light, which is sunlight, and that lasts for 10 minutes or until we end the effect. And someone has to attune to it, and only clerics or paladins of good alignment can do that. So that is kind of what we're discussing.
Yeah, because somebody's got to attune it. All right. Okie dokie. Well, true to his word, you kind of venture off the beaten path, where you come to the wide flowing river. However, ahead of you, you can see where a large, huge evergreen tree has been felled sometime in the distant past and is offering a makeshift bridge across. The water below it is running rather rapidly and rather fiercely. That being said, the tree is pretty big. It's about probably 2.5 foot wide. It's quite a reasonable bridge to walk through. Shouldn't be too difficult to cross, short of any interference or strange disasters happening.
Don't like the way you said that.
And I'm just thinking back to all those times I did this with my good old dad on his little hunting trips back in the day.
Mm-hmm.
Probably just gonna try going across it.
Okay.
Not thinking about it.
All right. Give me a dexterity test. Do not roll a 1.
Oh.
That's how easy it is.
Here it is.
Oh, shit.
Just don't roll a 1.
Someone's going to roll a 1.
Oh, wait, can I do my portent before
You can. You can. Go ahead.
Just in case I want to use them. 4 and...
A 4 and a 12.
Okay.
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 Both of those
That's
are
a 1.
not ones,
Okay.
so you could say it's
better
two
than a
lives
1.
today.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
So Trip, you're going to wander across.
And not roll a 1.
Okay.
I didn't roll a 1.
Yep. You carefully make your way across to the other side.
I will
Easy.
follow Trip's example.
Yeah, if he just
Yeah, I
walked
think
across,
we're
then I
all
think we're all
going
just gonna be
for
like,
it.
all right, it seems easy enough.
Hurry up! There's wolves.
Oh my god!
Okay,
Oh.
so Seth, you do discover that being that it is suspended over water, it's quite moist, and there's a lot of moss, some of which isn't particularly well clung to the side of the tree, as you do almost lose your footing and slip in, giving yourself a brief minor heart attack, but you manage to regain your footing and throw yourself across the other side before you send yourself down into the icy cold depths below.
Okay, I'll go after him and I'll be like, all right, Seth, you're going to want to put your feet like this. And then I'm going to go.
Oh,
No.
please roll a 1 now.
Oh, no, no.
No, I'm good. I'm good.
Much more sure-footedly, your
Yes.
brother
I
wanders
give you
across.
a withering stare, like, don't tell me what to do, younger
Well-
brother.
I told you not to wear those shoes, too. Like, they're not the best.
Well, they're the wedding shoes I was going to wear to the wedding.
He's been doing this whole thing.
There's no sole, no nothing. The whole like slippery.
They've got no
you know?
grip.
No grip.
No grip.
I know you like doing the moonwalk at every wedding, but you can't wear those shoes when we're traveling.
There's
Well,
old man
Octavius, our
flats.
dad left us behind again to prove something to Seth, Uncle Seth.
That's
No,
fine.
I'm here to catch you.
All right, it just leaves Gemma and Octavius to cross.
All right, there we
Well,
go.
It's to prove
After you,
something to
sister.
Seth.
Okay, Gemma pretty much
love that.
toes across without any effort whatsoever.
Yeah, and I'll just not even thinking there's any issue. I'm just gonna go across.
Oh,
Okay.
Oh
Wow.
my god, yeah.
Yeah.
So I still got an 11. I have an
3 is an 11 for you.
You,
That's-
you make it look
Pretty good.
semi-graceful. You probably very, very briefly had the slightest heel twitch, but no one noticed.
Well, I go across and I go whoa, 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 whoa. Just kidding, and walk across as I look at Seth.
All right, and last but not least,
No
we
wolves
have
on the other side.
two
Oh,
dead
wow.
guys.
all the
we lose
dudes.
his reminiscence way.
Oh right.
We lose both.
Watch us
Well,
lose both.
c'est la vie, I say. Ooh.
Can't they just
Okay,
hover
I
across?
I mean, that's hard.
So Eric Northal kind of stumbles his way
Stumbles
across,
away.
not looking too too
I look
steady,
a li-
but
I
he
look a
does
little
get
bit
there.
relieved.
And then
Seeing
last-
someone else struggle.
No, because
Well-
that means
Young
He's
Arthur
a ghost. He
Borland.
can float.
Yeah, he can
Come on.
float.
Okay.
oh, that was
Oh,
so
thank
close.
goodness.
Arthur manages to get
Well
Well
across.
done,
Right.
sirs. Well done, sirs.
Good deal. Okay. Once you're on the other side, they make their way to opposite this small inlet where Sir Eric Norenthal points at a bunch of bushes at the base of the hillside and says, "If I recall, there's a cabin behind those bushes. We will make our way up there."
Who lives in that cabin?
What cabin? Cavern, not
Oh.
cabin.
Who lives in that cavern?
In
bear.
theory, nothing. It is a pathway to the top of the mountain.
Okay. Just checking.
Of course, there may be various denizens that might have made their home there.
Well, with all the wolves we've been seeing lately, it would make sense that they would hide out in those caverns, so I would be cautious.
All right, let's move maps. Let's see.
Beers Monday.
2 beers Monday. Where is it?
Still?
Still,
Yep, still, always.
always.
Forever and ever, amen.
Really gonna have to make like alternate versions.
Okay. You will be in the far upper left corner. Up here. Can y'all see yourselves?
Self.
We're a little.
Or upper left.
Oh, this is a huge. Oh,
It's a big map.
Oh my.
A little bit of
Boy.
a big boy,
Alright.
isn't it?
Oh, okay.
She's a big one.
All right.
Oh,
So,
yeah.
what does it mean when I said that it is dynamic lighting? It basically means that our characters can't see squat without actual light, and our players can't either. So, I don't believe any of you have any form of natural visibility.
No, but I do have my crimson right that sheds light.
Yep. So, what artificial lighting are you gonna pop up?
So I think I still have mine activated. I don't think we have long rested, huh? So
You
I
have.
think we have. Yeah. So in that case, I'm gonna I'm like I can't see anything, and unsheath my sword and drag it along my palm, which will activate my Crimson Rite of the Dawn, which means my
Okay.
weapon sheds a bright light out to 20 feet.
All right.
And I do take
Meanwhile-
1d6 damage. So we'll roll that here. As I bring it across, got myself a little more than I normally like to. And now we have that visibility, at least for that much.
All right.
I
So
guess-
now,
Well, it's a
I
dim
cast
light too, right?
I cast light on my loot.
Past it,
does it have dim light past 20?
bright light.
What is
It
it?
just says your weapon sheds bright light out to 20 feet.
Okay, then that's what it does. But what that also means is anybody that's inside that 20-foot radius will be able to see, or they'll be able to see him in the distance. But that's about what our players are going to be seeing right now.
So while he was
I
pulling
would
his sword
think
out,
logic. I'm going to say, even though it doesn't say it, I'm going to say that it should have. Because
Some dim light. It's not just going to stop.
no, exactly right.
Well, it is magic.
I'm going to put
Shut up,
20.
Jane.
Yeah, shut up.
Drink your Moscato and shut up, Jane.
What are you doing?
There you go.
I was
Thank
about
you.
to. I
There
was
you go.
about to
Now
cast
you got
light
a bit
on
of dim
my-
light past the 20.
Light,
Okay.
casting
I-
light.
I have a light cantrip.
Oh,
You
boy,
didn't have
Jane.
to cut yourself, you idiot.
He's going to do that anyway. You know he is. As soon as something
Well,
bad happens.
Well, exactly. I might as well do it now. It's
do
got to
you-
become a ritual at the start of the.
Is there any other form of light that you want to spread, or are you all going to just rely on Octavius's glowing rapier?
I did mean to cast it on my loot, which is just slung
Okay.
over my back. So then I have a glowy thing behind me.
All right.
I
What's
think
the,
it's a great idea to
what's
cast
the light on that?
two lights, since Octavius will run off. We
It's
know that
20 and 20.
What?
you're gonna run off, and then if you have the only light source, be
Do I
really
run-
mad about it.
Do I run off?
You meant
There you
My
go.
light's
run
gonna
off.
be
I thought you meant
Yes.
the
So now
blood would
Trip's
run
got
off.
light as well.
Oh.
I don't light any lights because I usually travel with Trip, and I'm used to him doing all that.
Basically,
for me anyway.
you can see what's in front of you, and in the light that's going to be shining past you. But beyond that,
Oh my god.
alrighty. The two dead folk, of course, don't need to be able to see.
Good for them.
And they will kind of
Oh, you know what? I
stand
Very-
aside to give you guys
torches
right of
around,
way.
or sticks.
Sticks in a cavern.
Yeah, there's got to be a little torch around somewhere. Yeah. Little stick.
I mean, there's
Little
there's
stick.
Do you
bits
want
of
to
bush
hold-
and stuff outside.
Do you want to hold the? Do you want to hold the loot?
Well, I mean, I can do a little. You know, your dad's pretty good at.
Don't you
Casting
have any
flame.
torches or
Instant-
lanterns or anything?
Are you good at tooting the loot?
I can't toodaloo, but I can toodaloo.
Ah,
I do have a torch, and I have prestidigitation, so I will cast a little light on that, I guess.
Well, if you've got a torch, I mean, you can light the
If
torch
you'll-
anyway, so you're good.
No, but I want to do it special because it's cool that I can do
He
it.
does it
instantaneously.
toodaloo.
I can do
toodaloo,
it
but he
instantly.
tootles the loot.
Give me torchlight, Gore, please, and thank you.
So demanding.
Oh, I'm working on it.
Burn those wedding shoes.
It's not a bad idea.
And there you go.
Thanks.
Okay. All right. We're gonna alter the audio here because it's not outside and crickety and wolfy. It's
Cave sound.
inside and damp and gloomy. So let's find something inside, damp and gloomy. Let's see.
Let's limit
Fun
our
little
conversation from here on out, shall we? We can speak in winks.
Winks?
Winks.
Oh, all right. Of course.
Do that funny thing where you pull the whole ribbon out of your head and then somebody has to look at it.
I love that. I was hoping to do it many times.
Okay.
Don't you?
Well, shall we proceed? Don't know, no need to run off or anything, but
Toodaloo.
toodaloo.
All right, let's stick together.
Okay, and your squares are 10 feet. So bear that in
Okay.
mind with your movements. So if everybody will move their 10 feet that they want to move, or their movement, and then get everybody where they want to be.
Music.
I'm just hiding behind Uncle Seth. It's a habit.
I'm hiding behind Octavius.
Uh-huh.
Okay. The
Sir-
two dead guys are going to
Sir
bring up
Eric.
the rear, basically.
Okay.
Okay, so as you kind of proceed, hold it there for me.
Mhm.
So you pass by kind of a ledge to your right, which is about 8 foot. But there's like you can see shadows and stuff that would let you realize that there is something else up there. That there's like an alcove or an additional passage. And bear in mind, I'm putting nothing on this map until you're visibly able to see it, so.
Okay. My freedom is forward.
Yeah.
Those are bones, right?
Yes, there are
Yes.
a plethora.
That's Seth.
There are a plethora of bones in
Uh,
here. The bones tend to be an amalgamation of animal and definitely some humanoid.
Mm-hmm.
I'm struggling not to be too curious to try and peek over that ledge.
A little loud.
Sorry.
Sorry.
Family,
Dark,
halt.
it's so dark in here.
I said halt, family.
Oh. Sorry.
There seems to be a fork in the road.
You're not winking.
Oh, sorry.
Was that
Am I
two
doing-
or
am I-
th- was
am
that
I doing
two or
it?
3 winks? I can't tell.
Am I doing it?
Fork is 2 winks, one left, one right.
Oh,
why are you winking if what you're saying is true?
No,
What?
it's not. They're not speaking euphemistically. They're trying to communicate via a new form of language
yes.
What?
Me and
They've been
Octavius
doing
have been
this
practicing.
forever,
years.
and they still can't do it.
Alright.
It's a very complicated language, you see.
I would like 2 of you to give me a perception skill roll.
Nope.
One of them would be Octavius, the other
Damn
one
it.
would be Douglas.
Sorry, guys. I was hoping it wasn't going to be me.
What?
But
skill
Douglas,
again?
though.
What skill?
Perception, and
Oh,
it is
perception? Okay.
hearing based.
All right, Douglas, you got
So
this.
you have
hearing
advantage, I think.
Oh, that's right.
Yep, that's
Dougie.
about right for.
Advantage.
That's about right for me.
See what I got here.
Oh, okay.
17.
No ham in my ears
Okay.
tonight.
No ham. 17.
No ham. No ham.
Almost as if perfectly timed. You can hear that little, what sounded like little pebbles dropping and stuff like that. Some kind of disturbance. Yeah.
There's a
Douglas, you heard a very faint sound, like little rocks being disturbed. Very small pebbles just moving.
Something's skittering around. Wait, how do I blink that? Is it 5 blinks?
Is
I
it
haven't
coming?
figured out the word for skittering.
Skittering. Okay.
Oh.
I mean, the
You
blink.
should be squinting and then playing with your eyebrows like so.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Got it.
Now, Father, this is very important. Was it coming from the left side or the right side?
Oh, do I know that?
Yeah, it was coming from past where you guys are.
From
So
the front side. I shove my nose
this-
forward.
here,
What?
Where?
this
Over that
somewhere up here.
Up ahead. Up ahead.
I understand. The left fork or the right fork, Father? Please.
The right fork.
All right, Octavius is going to spin.
And I'm winking as much as I can.
Yeah, I got it. Thanks. And he's going to start, like, slowly walking, kind
careful.
of crouched.
Okay, if you're crouched, you notice that the ground here
Mhm.
is very loose. Up until here, it's been kind of like fairly hard, solid rock.
Mhm.
But this seems to be more kind of almost like a fairly thick layer of gravel or Wouldn't go as far as to say sand, but there's definitely some give in the floor here.
Some give. Okay.
As in, before you weren't leaving footprints. Now you're leaving about half an inch indentations.
Yeah, I gotcha. Okay.
To give you the feeling that the floor is not 100% solid below you.
Yeah.
You know.
Okay, well, I'm gonna keep going forward, but like I'm a halfling, so I tread lightly already as it is. So
Yeah.
I'll kind of keep that in mind as I go.
Okay.
And I'll look back and say, "Family, tread lightly. Something seems amiss." And I'll continue a little slower pace now.
Okay.
Forward.
Give me a reflex save, please.
A reflex save, dex save.
A dex save, yeah.
Okay, I can do that. 13. Oops,
Okay.
didn't mean to do that. Sorry.
All right.
Oh, did it roll twice? I thought it rolled twice. That was weird.
No, you're good.
It rolled twice. It rolled twice on my screen. Huh.
Yeah.
Once on mine.
That happens
Okay.
once in a while.
Yep, no problem.
Okay.
Carefully continue to edge forward.
Yeah. Ooh, there's a big pile of bones here.
Oh no.
I'm gonna walk up to these bones.
Okay.
And I'm gonna see if there's any that look like they've been freshly gnawed or
Right.
freshly, shucked. I guess.
Freshly
shucked bones.
Right.
Freshly shucked.
Freshly shucked.
Give me a perception roll.
Right?
Give me a
Another
perception.
These bones are
perception.
still warm.
Okay, now statistically speaking, this should be a good roll here. Even though I don't have a good plus 2, I should roll like a 15, 16. Oh, it's 10. Okay.
11. They're all pretty old. There might be a few that still have little bits of meat on, but it's kind of pretty rotten. Not enough for you to kind of really ascertain much in the way of how recent. Certainly nothing in the last week. How
Okay.
much past that, you're not really sure.
Yeah, I turn around and go, careful, I think, and then see everyone is so far away from me at this point, and be like, all right.
Are they human
Hold
bones?
on. And then I'm going to start moving up to him.
Give me a reflex save, Trip.
Careful, right there. That's kind of a wonky spot.
What was that?
Does warning them help? That they know it's coming?
Not really.
Okay.
Okay.
You said something?
Well, there's a gigantic pile of miscellaneous
I
bones
tried.
here.
Give me a reflex save, please, Gemma.
Okay.
Reflex saves kind of right here.
Did it go?
Okay,
I
8.
got it 8.
Okie dokie.
Oh, and I don't like okie dokie.
So all of a sudden,
Eventually,
the
you would have rolled them
ground
up.
begins to tremble, as if something
Aw.
just sensed the movement of somebody above, or
Oh
something
no.
above.
Uh-oh.
Oh no.
Oh, Chris's worst nightmare.
Oh, not Tremors,
Tremors
please.
too.
Is about to happen right now. Chris's worst nightmare.
Oh,
I love how you
no.
keep throwing spiders and tremors at score, and those are Christy's most
Like my
feared things in the
two,
entire world.
my two things I don't like. Oh,
I'm not scared of Trevor's the concept. It's just
Ah!
the scene
Ah!
with the,
That's a tremor.
It's
I
just the
don't
scene
like
with
it.
the tire really
winking,
fucked me
Matt.
up.
What?
Help!
Yeah.
I'm winking. Help!
Help!
It have a stinger.
Oh, oh,
Oh god, it might
Shut
have
up.
a stinger.
It looks
Does
like a
it have a
stinger.
stinger?
Okay.
It looks like one.
there's
Out
two.
of the ground
Oh.
come what can be described as almost two ginormous centipedes. They have hundreds of legs, or at least 100
okay.
being a centipede.
Okay.
Where their heads
Leggy
are, however,
boys.
there are huge, wide kind of brims, almost like shark fins, coming out the sides of their head, and they're kind of twisted at an alternate angle, which would be, you can kind of look and see that if they was to do this through the dirt, it would almost act like a drill bit and allow them to tunnel through. This is why the ground here is much looser than normal. However, Trip and Octavius were light-footed enough to walk across without getting their attention. Unfortunately, Gemma, you were a little bit heavier-footed than you should have been, as they burst out of the sand either side of you. Okay, since there is no actual surprise roll...
I am in danger. Please help.
We can see.
Danger,
We
Will
see that.
Robinson.
I think you're fine, Gemma.
Okay, so basically how it works is you all will roll initiative,
Okay.
Okay.
but anybody that is actually considered surprised won't get to act until after whatever it is.
Oh my
These
god.
Terrible rolls.
So
I
that's-
I haven't rolled above a 5 this whole time.
All right, so what
This
we
whole
got? Holy
campaign.
crap!
God.
All right, so Seth, we have on a 14.
14. Yeah.
Terrible.
You're saving your rolls for your attacks. It's fine.
That's right. I guess that's Satch wasn't
Tavius
wrong when she said that.
Is a 10.
Yeah.
My skills are horrible. It's all my attacks that do well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's fine. That's where we need it.
And then we have Doug on a 7, Gemma on a 5, and who am I missing? Seth, Octavius, Doug, Gemma, Trip. Where's Trip?
That was the first roll.
Here's an 8. Alright, let me roll for them. They're going on a 19 anyway, so that's going to
Wow.
work. And now let me roll for your Revenant friends.
Oh yes.
Oh yes!
There we go.
The Revenants are on a 13.
I love having guys. I just love having guys.
Okay, so basically, they get to act first anyway, so it really doesn't matter. But, Gemma, you have 2 special friends. Right, the first one, as it bursts out, tries to chunk down on you with its mandibles. 11, I think, is going to miss.
I go jump onto
Nice.
one leg,
And the second,
jump onto the other leg,
be
and
15.
Still get hit.
unless you
Yeah.
wish to portent that.
No,
Do you have shield?
I do, but
Okay.
I'm not using it.
All right.
Not
Alrighty.
using it. Ow! It hits me, or bites me, whatever it's doing.
It does for 15
Maybe I
points
should
of
have. Shit.
Should have used
Chumpy
shield
damage.
fool.
Can you give me a
Um.
Constitution save, please?
Oh,
Fortitude.
Jane.
They're venomous.
Of course, yeah.
I'll be fine. I'll be fine. I'll be
Hey
fine.
Jane, that's why you got shield, friend.
That's why.
I know I have
Um,
shield.
It's
Oh, wait,
a free,
oh, wait.
it's
This is
a
a whole
free
tavern.
option.
Important.
Whole tavern.
Okay,
Okay.
but you did pass your saving throw. So there's a
Don't fucking play
definite
for me.
horrible stinging feel in and around the bite, but you do not succumb to it or have any worse or worse effects. Seth.
Okay.
Yeah, so working purely on like a reaction to these things popping up, I want to try to grab. I know it has many legs, and this is probably a horrible idea, but Seth isn't that smart. I want to grab the one that popped up near me and pull it away from Gemma.
So you
And
like
try
want to
to
grab it by the
yank it
tail and
back.
pull it backwards?
Drag it back.
Yeah, just like
Fancy little
drag
whip.
it to the revenant.
Okay,
Yeah.
give me a grapple roll. Just grapple
Ooh.
this
Alright.
thing.
So that's just a strength check for me.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you're pulling
Pull
it
it back.
straight backwards.
Straight back to Douglas and the
So
others.
you can probably pull it to about here. Okay.
Good
deal.
And that's what I do. Yeah.
All right. Pulling it into range. The revenants are going next.
Great.
Both
nice
of
move.
them will immediately start to undead wail
shot.
on it.
Go revenants.
Oh.
So let's see.
Wait, undead whale.
Eric.
Wail on it,
Oh.
but in an undead way.
Yeah, we got one of those.
I thought
too.
they were just gonna like cry or something, you know, like a whale. You know?
All right.
But in an undead
I
fashion.
like that.
Okie dokie. First one will hit it. Second one. Ooh!
There we
Crit it.
go.
Okay.
That's a nice undead whale.
So
Who
that's
voted on the undead?
Because I really want it to be Arthur.
the first one does 15 damage. The second one does 18 damage.
Wow. Beautiful.
It's a lot of dice. A lot of twos, but a lot of dice.
Okay. Right, yeah, they both start smashing down on it with their blades. Octavius, you are up, my friend.
Yeah, I'm gonna run up to this one and start slashing at it.
Okay. And you've already got your Crimson Right active.
I do indeed. So we're gonna go attack number 1. Hiya!
You swipe and miss, I'm afraid.
Okay, well,
Alright.
attack number
That's a
2
good
will be
roll.
fine. Hiya!
Hey,
What?
yours
Doesn't
is
say.
Oh my
Portend!
Oh my god.
Oh my god!
He's already rolled. I can't portend.
Okay, never mind. You're just finding a range. Finding a range. That's all it is. Finding a range.
I have not
Roll
rolled
before
over.
the-
I have not rolled a double-digit roll this
Oh,
whole time.
before the outcome.
Yeah, it's before the outcome is determined. Yeah.
Yeah.
Before Gore
Yikes.
said
I haven't
no.
said whether he. I mean,
Well, I knew. I don't know.
you can use it if you want.
I'll give
That's a
you a
tricky
12.
Hey!
Portent!
All right, so that's 12 plus 8, so for a 20.
That will hit.
Hooray! So I
That
hit
way
for
it's gonna attack you instead.
Yay.
for 10 and adding, so 12 total.
Okie dokie.
Woo.
Dun, dun,
Wait.
dun.
Ooh, you know what? 'Cause
And
I
you're
didn't
doing
have to do a
piercing
bonus thing.
damage, right?
Hold on a second. Yeah. But you know what I'm gonna do?
Yeah.
You know what I'm gonna do?
Yeah.
You
I'm
see?
gonna hit this
Yeah, man,
thing
what's
with a. I'm gonna do a blood curse on this little bad boy,
Okay.
Do it.
and I'm gonna do blood curse
Okay.
of the eyeless.
The
Oh.
heck is that?
Okay.
What is that?
Let me pop it up in the old chatteroony here. Let's see. Can I do that? I can. Where is it? Boom. Put it there. Ooh, does
Okay.
that come out for you guys?
Yeah.
You see it?
So
Okay.
when a creature you see within 30 feet of you makes an attack, you can use your reaction to roll 1d6 and subtract the result from the creature's attack roll. You can choose to use this feature after the creature's roll, but before the DM determines whether the attack hits or misses. Creatures immune to this binding condition are immune to this curse. Yeah. Okay.
So yeah, got him. So we'll see what he
Alright.
tries to do
So
next.
on his next attack, he basically can manipulate it.
I can if I choose. Yes.
If you
Before you
choose.
tell me if it hits or not.
Correct. Alrighty then. Trippy.
So I'm gonna run forward and reach over this thing towards Gemma and be like, Gemma, take my hand! Freaking out.
I'm gonna hold my hand out for sure.
Okay. So I will grab your hand and I'm going to cast Dimension Door.
Ooh, nice.
Damn.
Ooh.
Okay.
And I'm gonna VoIP us back behind here
All right.
just to get her out of that. Because I
Oh.
don't want her to
I'll
die.
move him so I can move
Trip.
you.
That was impressive.
Yeah, when we suddenly appear, I'm just
And trippy.
whispering. I'm whispering under my breath. The bonus action that is. Oh wait, no, it's not a cantrip. Never mind. So that's it.
Okay.
Wow.
So poof and woof.
Suddenly we can't die.
And whoop.
All right, Douglas.
Yes.
There's one kind of like going shh as they do immediately to your left, and then there's the one that's kind of up there in front of you, where your eldest son and daughter were standing a second ago, and then they just vanished.
Love it. Okay, well, now that they are clear from the area and I see my little baby son all by his lonesome over there, I am going to shoot at that one.
Okay. You putting
I'm
anything
going
special on it?
to- I'm definitely going to activate
Yes.
my Slayer's Prey,
Okay.
of course. It's my bonus action. Where's that? Where'd that go? Where'd that go? Page 1?
Give it the business, Dad.
There's that.
Slayer's Prey. Extra d6
And
points of damage.
then this for my attack.
Taka,
Is
taka,
that
taka.
good?
13 is not quite enough, I'm afraid.
Ah, son of a gun. Any portents for me?
Afraid not.
Only a 4.
You want to?
You don't want it.
No, I don't want the 4. All right, well, that's all I can do, I guess. Can I move back a little bit so I'm not in
You still
range
have
of
your
this
movement.
one?
You still have your movement.
Yeah, if it won't attack me, I will stand behind
It
at
could
least
attack you
Well,
if
it
it
won't.
chooses to, if you move out of range, but whether it
Is
will or
that
not,
out of range? All right. Well, I stand behind the other.
it
knight
does
here.
not choose to attack
Okay.
you. It's
Great.
saving its attack of opportunity in case it needs it for something else.
Of course. Good.
Okay, Gemma. You're a little bit disorientated as you suddenly
yeah.
like. Pew!
I'm like, oh, all right. Sure, thank you. I look around, and I think the first one I might see is this one, probably.
Yeah, I mean you can see them both
Okay.
from where you are.
And then there's kind of like this.
There's a big pillar in the middle there, so if you
I'm
stand
like
behind the
gonna
pillar, you can.
stumble just this way,
Okay.
not any closer, and I hurl a purple mote of fire with a firebolt to try to hurt it.
Ooh, solid hit
Yes.
for 12.
Nice.
Nice.
And I get back right here. Oops. Kind of where I started.
A little
I feel
closer,
safer.
Gemma. A little close. I know we just traveled dimensions together, but
I need to learn that.
Space.
That was. Oh,
Okay.
useful. Ow, I'm bleeding.
yeah, that's the other thing.
That's not usual for me.
That's
I
not
don't-
usual.
I don't get
Not
hit.
usual.
Not unusual to be bloody all over me. Okay. Yeah.
Somewhat unusual.
Back to the top, so it is their turn. Okay. This one is going to basically do, like his upper torso is going to 360 around and is going to try to slash and bite the person hanging onto its tail.
Hello.
Ayo!
Oh, that actually
Okay,
misses.
but misses. And then the one up here is firmly focusing its attentions now on that is attacking it. As it will chomp. Oh!
Oh yeah,
Please.
Porton, okay. It got a 4.
Sorry, I was not paying attention.
That's fine. That's fine. I would. If it was a regular hit, I would
Hey,
have taken 20.
I love divination. I love divination.
Porton is so good when it works right.
It's so good.
Oh,
Okay, in that case then, just as you see the jaws of death about to descend upon you, it stumbles and
just
goes, misses.
Not today! That's what you hear from the very back of the tower.
All right, Sethwick.
I am going
Saw
to,
this coming.
since it attacked me, I'm gonna stop my grapple on it. I'm not gonna hold on to it anymore, and I'm just gonna do
Yeah, they're
some
so
punches.
articulated. It's like it just turned around
Yeah,
on itself.
I mean,
and-
yeah, it's like coiling. Yeah.
yeah.
So, regular punch,
Centipede punch.
regular silver dagger
solid
punch.
thump.
yes.
Hey!
Oh, there we
Hey.
go. He did it.
There's
And
one
then-
of them
Did
things.
it.
And then,
Natural 20!
You crit your pants!
Okay.
2 beers.
2 punches.
So 13. Good deal. And you rolled the first 20. Because you're special.
Yeah.
I'm special.
You're such a boy.
Austin Powers reference.
Yep.
All right. Bam. The Lord
Thank you,
Hiker
Lord
and
Hiker.
Wombi, he got gold because he
Thank
did
you.
a thing.
He got gold because he did the thing. It's kind of like feudalism.
Alrighty. Yeah, I mean, punching this thing, it's kind of hard to know what you're really doing because it's like hitting big sheets of plastic, but... the Revenants. It is their turn. The first one will slash with his blade. Oh, ooh, that's a hit. And the second one will slash with his blade. And that is also a hit. So that is slash R. And where are my revies? My revs. Roll all of that combined. And they inflict a total of 23 between the two of them.
Nice.
That one is looking pretty smashed up and busted up. Large cracks along the chitinous armor. Several of the legs are crushed and broken. It is struggling. Octavius.
Okay. I'm going to hit this thing 2 times.
Yes, you are.
Okay.
Two times Monday. 2 beers Monday.
2 times. Here's the first attack.
That is a hit.
Nice.
And here is the second attack.
That is also a hit.
Nice.
Great.
Thank
So
God.
it's a total of 25 plus your extra damage.
Yes, 2d6s rolling now. Hey, there we go.
Nice.
All right.
Big,
34 damage.
big boy.
Alrighty,
boy.
yeah, you're
Big boy.
you're
There we
definitely
go.
definitely making some headway on this thing too.
Great.
Trippus. Triptastic.
That's me. I was busy laughing at the rate at the end of that. That was solid. Well, I feel like the responsible thing would be Fairy Fire, but Trip is an emotional fellow. So I'm going to cast a healing word at
Aw.
the second level to try and mitigate some damage. Wow. I think it's another D4.
Okay.
Hopefully it's not awful. Yes, it was okay. Okay,
So
you get
10
kind of that
points
back.
of healing goodness bestowed upon
See,
young
like,
Gemma.
The bite
And-
just magically close up.
Yep.
Like,
Yeah. And while I'm kind of whispering, I also kind of whisper something that sounds kind of like an insult in Draconic at this thing.
Okie dokie. Yeah, because that is a cantrip and
cantrip.
a first level and a cantrip. So you can do
Ooh.
both of those.
Cantrip.
Nice.
Oh shit!
Nice.
Hell yeah.
Now let's have a
Hell of
saving throw.
insulting.
Yeah, you got him good.
Yeah, what did you say to them? Jeez.
And come on. Yes, it failed. So
Just that he would
Extra
never have
8
talent
points.
like me, because he's about to die.
Cool.
Apparently, there was a.
and
little
it has
bit of a
disadvantage
performer
on
in
its
this
next
one.
attack roll.
Mhm.
Which one have you did that on? The one, this one?
That was the one. It was the one.
Oh, okay. Let me fix
Yeah,
that because
we were fighting earlier. I wanted to
okay.
give some support to the solo artist. Unknowingly.
back in your
He has
hole.
no clue that I did that. He
No.
doesn't know.
All right, Douglas.
Yes. I will again shoot at this one here in front.
Okay.
Hopefully successfully getting it. Please, oh please.
13 is a miss, I'm afraid.
Oh my.
Your arrow flies through the air into the dark and ricochets and breaks somewhere in the distance at the back of the cave.
I'm having fun.
Gemma. Gemma.
Is there like any higher ground or
Not
anything,
there,
like,
not where
boulders
you
to
are.
stand on? Okay.
Firebolt
Afraid
the
not.
bastard!
Okay, just wondering because I'm a little nervous, like looking at my feet to see if anything else is popping up. I don't like standing on the ground right now.
Not in these
Anyway.
wedding shoes.
I hurl another purple mote of fire
Okay.
at the same one in front of me. Oh, that's not
That's
the right
not the
spell,
one?
Sorry. I don't know why I clicked that. Here it is. Firebolt.
That will miss, I'm afraid.
A 1.
Wait, you rolled a 1?
Yeah.
Wait,
Okay.
I use Bountiful Luck. When any ally I can see within 30 feet... Oh, you're farther than 30 feet away from me?
Oh, shoot.
Yeah, he is. Or she is.
Oh no.
Boo! It's
Yeah.
all Trip's fault.
Just a little too far.
Thank
Trip!
you, Trip.
Yeah. I could have died.
I was so close to him earlier.
I could have died.
You could have let me die,
Never
Trip.
mind. I was gonna return the favor for you, Jane, but I
Well, at least you still have it.
Okay.
It's a good
Yes, I
thought.
do.
Definitely a good thought. Okay. In that case, it is their turn again. Right. This one, I'm gonna roll a d3, or should I say a d6? 1 or 2, Seth. 3 or 4, or 5 or 6. It's a revenant. Okay, it's gonna attack the first revenant.
Uh-oh.
They're already
I'll
dead.
die.
They're okay.
Can I heal a revenant?
They'll
Is that
re-die.
allowed?
You
I don't
cannot, but
Uh-oh.
there's a fun thing about revenant. It does hit him. They're not going to give a rat's ass about the poison, I can tell you that. The Revenant takes 15 points of damage, and that Revenant is the young Squire Revenant.
Oh, he's the important one that I care about.
Okay. And then the other one will once again attempt to crush young young Octavius with his
Yes.
mandibles.
Yes. That's a miss.
It is a miss. Okay. Seth, you're up.
Rinse, repeat. Try to kill the one in front of me.
Okay. It looks pretty busted up.
First punch.
Okay. Yep.
Second stab.
Nice.
Special item.
That's just a bare miss.
Okay.
Just glanced off the side of the Chitness armor.
All right. Well, final.
That
bonus
didn't.
action.
Yo!
Hey!
Natural 20! Was that a crit or something?
Let's get a third beer.
Then you'll need a fourth.
All right.
beer.
Tell me how
right.
you dismember and dispatch this creature.
All right. So I've just been
Sushi.
wailing on its ass, essentially, right? The tail section. Basically, I didn't mean it like
I
that, but I just
see.
said it because of where it was.
Uh-huh.
My silver dagger basically punches
Uh-huh.
between two cheeks.
Okay.
Between two
cheeks?
cheeks?
Huh?
Two cheeks?
Two
Is that what you said?
cheeks? He said two cheeks
Two
for
cheeks?
sure.
You said. I heard that.
And the chits comes off.
Lord, save me!
Tell
I
what else
Oh,
basically-
the
just
silver
keep
dagger
going slower,
I
slower.
into.
I severed in half because I
Oh,
punched
yeah, I
it
bet
between
you do.
two
I
segments.
bet you do.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Split it in
Yeah,
half.
split it right in
God.
half. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, split it right in half.
Yes.
Stop.
You're such
Do
a
it
good
again.
writer,
Do it
Shaggy.
again.
I hate you
I
guys, but
commit
also
bloody
love
murder unto it.
it.
Okay.
Somebody clip that so I can watch it forever.
Wailing on his tail cheeks in half. There you go.
Yeah,
Add some sultry music over the top.
Oh my
I've been wailing
god.
on that ass, the tail section.
Nothing
All right,
sexual,
well-
nothing perverted.
It's dead.
It's dead.
It's
Please
dead.
don't ever ask me to describe how I kill
The
it.
killer
We're just
condom.
gonna go with it's
Well, I've been
dead.
wailing on his ass for hours. Eventually it'll give out.
Seeing that it is dispatched, the two revenants will charge the front line. And will attempt to assist young Octavius.
Justice.
Oh,
Mm.
so that's a hit
Damn.
and 2 crits, so that's
Nice.
So many 20s.
a total of 60.
But none for us.
But none for me.
I didn't roll a d20.
Oh, you gotta
One
wail
for
on ass. You'll
Octavius.
get
It's a
more.
total of 35 damage.
Oh yeah. Bye-bye.
Wow. Okay.
That's 3 6s.
Does it
That's the
endure
devil.
a critical
It
wound
is still
a la-
alive, but barely.
It's the devil.
It's the devil.
It's the mark of the beast!
Octavius,
Yes.
Hold his bone.
Cold as bones.
you're up.
Get 6.
Cold as bones.
Okay, here we go. Here's the first one.
Solid
Yay!
hit.
And here's the second one. Hooray!
Yeah, so
Oh my god.
Okay.
Finally.
And
How do you wish to dispatch this one? Can you give us a better description than that catastrophe of a...
Yeah, so
Bodge
this
job
guy,
that Shaggy
well,
did.
a better one? Don't know about that. A cleaner one? Absolutely 100%. So as this thing strikes at me with its little clicking mandibles, I'm going to chop one of them off as the light sears it off of his face. And I'm going to, as it kind of flips up in the air, I'm going to grab it and stab it into the eye right in front of me as it just recoils and slithers and just hits to the ground.
You know, I would have been just as good as that if you guys hadn't been chattering like little fucking people.
I'm just gonna say it though.
Saying.
Hey, you said it all.
That was
You said all of
gratuitous
it.
violence, and violence is a horrible thing to enact on someone. And what Shagget was doing was loving.
Was love.
Love.
Yeah.
Alrighty. One of the things you notice, however, is the damage to what would be this young Arthur and Borwind. It seems to pretty much just fix itself.
Ooh.
Yes, Revenant,
Revenants.
regen,
All right, our
unless
new
it's
tank.
certain bad stuff.
They're in the front now.
Yeah, put him in front.
How big is this bird again
The bird.
that we're hunting?
He says it's very big.
Could this, I'm gonna point at these dead things. Could this be a distraction for it, for food by any chance?
Oh, it could certainly eat these.
Does it eat this?
Could eat them, yes. It could
We'll have to
easily
drag her
devour
out.
one of these. I mean, they are pretty big and they are pretty cumbersome and heavy.
Okay. I'm just thinking strategy-wise.
You have a long way to go through the mountains.
One of these. Imagine. But I suppose we could find something closer. Dang it.
Okay, so we press on.
Carefully.
Yeah, I'm
Anyone
not
have a
dragging
use
one
for
of these
giant
things.
centipedes?
What?
No use for giant centipedes. Anybody have one? No.
Oh,
Well, I do have one, but it's too big to carry out.
Okay. Yeah, because we can't carry the whole thing.
All right.
I need the whole thing.
so
I don't
shall
want
I-
a piece of it. I want the whole thing.
I mean, this one is in pieces.
Yeah, you kind of cut. I mean, you could easily dismember them, cut them up into chunks.
But I want it as the whole piece, because that would really distract the bird. Well, you know, I'm just thinking, it doesn't matter. We can't drag this out.
No,
It's
I
over.
mean, they probably-
Conversation's over.
They probably weigh about 400 pounds.
All right, we don't have to get
I'm
upset
just
about
upset
it.
about it because it's perfect.
It is perfect.
Well, maybe
I
we'll-
see what
we'll-
you're saying.
Maybe we'll get to one closer to the bird, and we
We can only
kill it.
hope.
We can only
Oh,
hope we
no.
will attack. We can only hope we'll be attacked by many more of these.
Maybe when we get to the end, we'll just stomp around real hard and hope one shows up.
Well, I feel like we made such a kerfuffle here. If there were more in the area, they would have shown up, right?
Oh, yeah.
Try to be lighter on my feet, regardless.
Please.
Would be wise.
You do
Not
that
that it would have
slap
made much
foot
neither.
thing.
Not that it would have made much difference because the one thing the Revenants are not is light on their feet. They are very stodgy and stompy.
Yeah, that's true. We didn't really get through everybody else to test
Yeah.
that.
Okay.
Yeah, they cannot be stealthy. They have no ability to be stealthy.
That and wear a glowing lamp in the middle of the dark. We're not going to sneak up on anybody.
Hurt dirt.
All right. Well,
Hurt dirt. 93 months. Success. Take your pants off. Hit the hard.
93.
Thank you,
Dang.
Sass.
Nice.
I'll go check this way, I guess. I just really want to see everything.
Oh.
Oh, it's just a ledge.
Yeah, it kind of
Together,
goes up
everyone.
and coils up onto a ledge. You know, the perfect place that Gemma could have been standing if she would have been on that side.
If she'd gotten through.
Okay. So distance-wise, I was not about to make this to scale.
Okay.
So by now, you have probably been traveling for the best part of half a day. This whole thing has gone on a steady incline up, twisty-turny, moving its way up through the mountains.
I don't know about you guys, but 12 hours of dark delving through damp is not exactly my favorite way to spend it.
Right, but we must.
Right. I'm just
Part of the
thinking,
hunt, son. You know how it is when you're out there.
are you gonna cover me in deer piss again?
I mean, not deer piss, but if we happen upon some bird
Centipede.
I've
poop,
got news
piss.
for you, son. That wasn't deer piss.
Yes, centipede.
centipiss for sure.
Centipiss.
If I find some centipiss.
Centipus. It sounds like some kind of old
Like
arcane
Oedipus.
hero.
Oh,
It's
Spice.
another Greek mythology.
Centipus.
Then great Centipus fell
The
in
guy who
love
likes
with
to
his
pee on
shadow. Yeah.
And married it and bore 3 children.
Centipus. I think it's Centipus bit his own ass and paralyzed himself and
Yes.
eats his own ass
Fell in love
forever.
with his own
Aw.
shadow, married it, and birthed his mother somehow.
Okay.
Because he had a
It's like it
headache
goes.
one day.
This looks spooky.
Give me a
boy.
thingy roll. Douglas, if you were.
Oh.
This is to do with your sniffy ability, your ability to have
My
super
sniffs.
nose.
I'm sorry, I fart.
Oh
Oh,
boy.
God.
Okay, so that's a perception advantage.
Yes.
Okay. I sniff something.
Oh. Okay.
19. You do sniff something.
It's in this nostril, not the other side.
There is a different smell in the air. Up until now, this cavern has smelled kind of damp and a little mildewy. But there is more of a kind of acrid smell in the air, and a definite decay, that akin to rotting flesh.
Wait, I smell something acrid up ahead.
Dan Aykroyd's
What?
in
Akin-
this picture?
Akin to rotting flesh.
Oh, I was going to ask you what acrid meant.
I'm
Okay.
not entirely sure. It's gross. Something freshly killed.
Directly up ahead of you, there is again another ledge. The ledge is about varies between 6 and 8 feet. The passageway continues on around the left, but you can definitely see there's like a second tier above you, ahead of you.
Just want to scale the face and move forward, or
Wouldn't mind being up there. Don't want any more of these centipedes. Is it easily scalable? Can we
I kind of
climb
want to
up?
look at the ground here just to check. Does it look kind of like the loose ground from earlier, or something?
It's pretty solid all up through here.
Okay. It's a lot of bones, though.
And man,
That noise
take it easy,
again?
dude. Sleep well.
You know how I feel about large piles of bones. Not great.
So what would you like to do?
Hire a cleaning lady.
I just mean, should I press on?
Be careful.
Maybe sneak ahead, travel lightly, and I'll keep an eye on you. And everybody else will follow in suit. Because you're really good at that.
Yes, I'm also
right?
I'm also emitting a bright light.
Oh,
Yes, he
you
is.
are.
And without it I cannot see anything.
That is true.
Yeah, and in here, no light means true natural
Yeah.
darkness. So,
Yep.
Not the cute kind.
Why don't we ask our friends which way to go? Because I'm going to look to the left past Douglas.
We could also set up a formation.
he'll basically say, "Forward. You're going forward. Up the mountainside."
You can
so
probably
that-
just go up the face.
That would be this way, right?
Yeah.
Upward.
I mean, you've been twisty-turny all the way. As long as you keep going in an upwards direction.
That bad smell that you can smell because you smell things good. Can you tell if the smell is coming from here or there?
Can I deduce that?
It's in the air. That's about all you can tell. It's not like one perfect little waft, like a
There's
cartoon
no little
pie.
stink trails
Yeah.
that I can float on like a little wave.
All right, then I shall continue forward.
Okay.
Right.
And obviously you're being as quiet as you can be, obviously.
But yeah.
Yeah. Okay. As you rear the corner, stay where you are.
Yep.
Okay.
You can make out, crouched down up ahead of you, a large humanoid form. You're not entirely sure if it's seeing you or not, but it is kind of crouched down, tucked away in an alcove like it's waiting for something.
Okay.
I'm gonna start backing up. Like back up.
Did we all? Everybody saw it?
Don't know that everybody sees it. I think.
can
Yeah, I
see
don't
it
know
on
if
the
I can
screen.
see it.
Okay,
I
sorry.
saw
I just.
it.
Okay,
I
okay.
saw
I was
it.
just asking
On my screen.
who did. Yeah.
I can
yeah.
I
The
can see a
kids can see.
shadow for sure.
I mean, I see like a very tiny little thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna start backing up and just like shaking my head like.
Why are you
Move
able
it.
to see? Oh, there we go. Yeah.
Yeah, Octavius isn't going to move at all.
Okay, so you're gonna just kind of like freeze.
Yeah, but not in the sense of like being scared, but like if it didn't see me, I don't want to move
Yeah, yeah,
and
yeah.
let
I
it
got
see
you.
me.
So you're just
Yeah.
kind of like poised and.
Yeah, because I'm like, okay, here's what'll happen. The people behind me will make some sort of plan. I hope, which is kind of his thought. Like they'll figure something out. I'm gonna stand
I'm
here so it
whispering
doesn't
back,
see
yeah.
me, and if it does see us, I want to be the thing it has to go through in order to get to the rest of the people.
I'm like waving like Seth forward, like
Okay.
Seth.
I'm going.
The revenant forward. Quietly.
I'm just gonna approach you because I can barely hear you as is. What?
Revenant forward. There's something. Have them flank on him. Davius.
Yeah, here's what I'm gonna do, like, to help. I think I understand. Maybe I hope I understand what you're saying. I'm gonna cast message.
Okay.
And I'm sorry. Is that what I want? Is that the one that does the thing? No, it's this one. Sorry. That's not the one. It's encode thoughts.
Okay.
I
pull a memory or an
pull
idea or a
out-
message
yes,
from
it's
your
this
mind.
Cool, sparkly ribbon that basically says, "Giant ahead. The revenants should flank forward. Let's go behind and climb the wall to bring up the rear." And that's what I pass on to everybody to read. And then I asked Trip, I'm like, "That's what you meant."
Oh, it's quiet. Yes, you're very smart.
Okay, I go. Okay, and I try to, like, all right, try to get around the revenants to try to tiptoe backwards to the wall over here.
Okay.
As soon as I hear movement, I want to drop fairy fire on where I see the shadow figure dudes.
All
'cause
right.
That always does a good thing.
Well, whatever it is, it still has not moved an inch.
Okay. Are we doing it per turn, or can I just, like, walk back here?
I mean, if nobody else is doing anything, you can get back there.
I mean, I would honestly follow Gemma.
Okay.
Okay. Now,
Of
bear
course,
in
we
mind,
don't have a light source.
Yeah. Also, bear in
About-
mind.
running
I'm making
away,
about
huh?
right there.
Yeah. Bear in
And
mind,
then the
because of
lights.
this ledge,
Um,
they couldn't see. They wouldn't be able to see you. The only thing they would have seen was the radiated glow of the light kind of rising up, because this ledge would have obscured you. So obviously,
I'll follow them.
he's very with the light being there. It's very reasonable to assume this thing is aware that somebody or something is here. It just may not know what.
Okay.
I'm gonna look at Gemma and go and point at the ledge, like kind of up,
Yes.
like quietly.
And I'm gonna, Well, I'm not gonna scream yes, but yeah, I'm gonna like put my foot up, expecting him to like.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll cut my
Gemma,
hand.
you're so small
push
and
you.
he's so big. If you want, I mean, he can push you up there in a
Okay.
turn.
Easy.
And then I do that to Doug. I'd be like, bro, you want to go up too?
Yeah.
Okay, so
I'll-
you're pushing.
I'll hoist
Doug
you up too.
Okay.
And then I guess I'll try to climb myself.
I mean, Doug can give you a
I
hand
can
up.
reach down. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Brotherly grips.
So you three get up.
Brotherly grips.
Really grips.
Huh.
Brotherly
What about
grips. Can that be a
that?
t-shirt
I
too?
don't like that.
Don't know about that.
Hey,
Okay.
we talked about lung butter and pearl jam.
And I wish you
Guys,
hadn't.
come on.
Not to
The
mention
two
that
revenants
whole
are basically
thing
just
with the
standing
centipede.
down here next to Trip,
I'm gonna
awaiting
kind
some
of,
kind of
I'm gonna usher
instruction
them
or.
forward and kind of be like, flank Octavius, make sure he's okay.
Okay, flank. They understand. So yep, the two
Yeah,
revenants kind of come up and stand either side of Octavius with their shields out and in a guarded position.
At that point, I would assume Octavius would see he's surrounded by allies.
Revenant,
Yeah.
yeah, basically, Sir. Let's see, push these up here. Sir Eric Norenthal will get down real close next to Octavius and with a very unpleasant and acrid breath that just breathes into your face, he says, "There is a large creature ahead.
Yes,
Do you wish us to attack it?"
just wait until I do follow my lead.
Okay.
Okay, do I sense that there's any more movement from anyone? I mean, is it just kind of like everything
where
seems
you
calm?
are, it's you can kind of you will have seen them kind of pull up the ledge here, but there's this big kind of like stone pillar that's kind of obscuring your view from being able to see the rest of the family a little bit.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Okay,
Ask
well,
my dad to get in front of me before we, like.
Yeah.
once I see the two behind me, I don't really sense or hear any other movement. Octavius is gonna run up there and
Ooh.
Oh,
attack, I guess.
All right, let's get some initiatives rolled.
Yeah, I want to kick. That's what we're gonna do.
Everybody roll the dice.
Nice. There we go.
yes.
All right, Trip's got a 20.
Ugh.
Initiatives suck.
Oh, my
Octavius has a 20. Doug has a
Matthew had
13.
2 shots.
I know I have 2 shots, but
Every
I have
time.
no decks, so
Let's
So-
see.
5.
Same
Man, I could
initiative.
make up for it.
Gemma on a 7, Seth on a 5. Right. All right. Okie dokie. And they are +1. Okay, well, Octavius and Trip, you both pretty much go at the same time. So, seeing as Octavius, you're the one that's going to kind of lead this out. Make your move.
Yeah.
If I see him running forward, I was gonna drop my spell there.
That's what I was gonna say. Because if you kind of
Yeah.
see me like start taking off, yeah, it makes sense if you
I'd be
Okay.
dropping it.
throw something.
All right, pop up Fairy Fire.
Mhm.
20-foot cube. All right. DC 16 dex. Let me make a dice roll.
Oh, Christ!
Wait, his disadvantage?
No.
No, not yet.
Oh no, he rolled twice. Oh no.
Okay.
Cool.
So past there,
Awesome.
you're able to see a glowing silhouette of a second one further back. It's outside of your line of sight.
Oh, no.
But now it's glowing with little fairy fires all around it. It is very much visible.
Sucks, because he's not the one we'd want to focus down, but okay.
Okay, so you cast that, Octavius, the
Yeah, I'm running up to hit him.
running up that hill.
Oh, okay. This actually might be okay. He might be stuck back there. Well, I guess he could probably just step over me, huh?
They're kind of big.
All right. Well,
Just smush you.
I'm still going for it.
Okay,
That's what
yeah.
I
So
would
once
do.
you get up there, so these things, they are about 10 foot tall, pretty big, huge, muscly bound things. They've got like pallid blue skin,
So like
long,
Octavius.
gnarly noses, big, ripped claws, and one of them is holding what looks like the best part of a tree as a club. The one behind him looks like he's got some kind of huge, big femur bone as a club. But I digress. You come toe to toe with the first one. Have at it.
All right. He's going to swing twice. First attack.
That will hit,
Second attack.
and that will hit.
Oof. Okay, good. Then so 2 hits, so 2d6 of radiant damage. Okay.
And then 8. Okay.
So let me ask you, Gore, when I hit these things, does it seem like they're eating that a little more than like a normal enemy?
They're taking the damage. I mean, the blades are sticking in, and it's burning them.
Okay.
I mean, it's doing its job.
Okay. All right then. Well, then that actually. I'll do then. I'll do. Okay. Never mind.
Okay, you good?
That is going to be. Yeah, that's going to be it.
All right, Doug.
Yes. Can I get past Seth here, or
If he kind of like pushes up against the wall
I mean,
to give you room, yeah.
excuse me?
Yeah, if you
just
want to
let me-
get by me, I'll let you by.
I'll just scooch right past you there. Yep. And I'm gonna come up to this spot here
Okay,
and give a little pop pop.
line up and
Yes, with Slayer's play, obviously. And they have fairy
Play?
fire on them, correct?
Only
This
the
one
last
does
one.
not have fairy
Only
fire
the
on
one in
him.
the back. Okay, then.
There's
just
one
a
back
regular
here
shot.
that does, but only him.
Okay.
In fact, what I'm going to do
There's
Nice.
that.
Ooh.
is, let me just do
Nice.
this real quick.
And then the Slayer's just 1d6.
The one that looks like urine. That's fairy fire on it.
Yeah.
Yay.
Yeah.
That's a hit.
Centipede. There we go. And there's an extra extra little 5 damage there.
And that's a
Nice damage.
14. Okay. Gemma.
All right.
Je m'appelle Gemma.
I realized my flanking idea is no longer a good one, so I kind of run through and round the corner to see what we're dealing with. And you see 4 glowing darts of magical
Balls of
purple
magic.
energy fling towards it
Ooh.
for 15 damage.
Okay. It's not. That was not bad.
Not bad.
Okay.
Not bad.
Not bad.
Not bad. Okay. Okay.
Okay. That's nice. Okay. It is their turn. Okay. This
Are you
one
sure?
is going to. He is going to push past you You may make an attack of opportunity if you wish.
I wish.
Oh my god.
Oh.
I wish.
Okay.
Oh man.
Oh no.
Oh,
You're
Gemma.
so small and
Oh,
tiny.
I'll throw that up now. 17 plus 10. Or 17, I should say. Excuse me. Okay, hold on. Plus. Okay. So 13 damage. Eat it.
Alrighty.
I gotta get out of here.
Their move.
Oh.
Wait. Oh shit.
Wait, what?
There's a third one.
No.
Oh, and a
We
fourth?
did this so bad, guys.
Oh, yes, we did.
Oh no.
I need to roll your revenants.
Cute.
Do we have any more extra revenants lying
And
around?
You're on nine.
Fairy Fire didn't hit the ones in the back either? Dang.
I might just redeploy.
No, because they were. That's why I measured. You only hit 2 of them.
Dang.
Okay.
Oh boy.
So it is their turn. Okay. So this one with the fairy fire brings his big, bony club to bear, trying to swat at young Octavius. 20.
Oh, just hits.
I'm using cutting words.
Ooh.
Oh.
Okay, you learn how to use your wit to distract, confuse, and otherwise sap the confidence. When a creature you can see makes an attack roll, an ability check, or damage, you can use your reaction to expend one of your uses of Bard Inspiration. Roll the dice. Okay.
Does that make a difference?
And you're taking 4,
Yes,
Off
so that.
the attack roll.
Oh, then it misses.
so you make a miss. Good job.
Nice.
Very good.
You're fat, ugly, and you smell bad.
And
You look like centipede.
All right. This one is naturally, logically, with his size, I don't think he would necessarily pick Gemma out as a target. I think he would naturally swing at Doug because he's much bigger and more foreboding.
Yeah, that makes more sense.
13.
yeah.
I
Yeah,
missed
for sure.
And
Ooh.
then realizing that
Yep.
they actually are the ones that are pulling off the flanking maneuver.
Oh,
Crap.
we're supposed to be the
Seth.
ones to do that.
Hi. Yeah, that obviously hits me.
Oh no.
I got whacked.
But only for 8.
Okay.
Okay, however, here's the ugly thing. Before your very eyes, Gemma and Douglas, all the wounds that are on that other troll that you've all been beaten at, a whole bunch of them start to and dissipate.
The trolls.
There are
Yeah.
still definite cuts, nags, and stuff because they can't regenerate everything, but anything non-magical,
Ugly.
they kind of just sucking it up.
Magical, huh?
With that, your 2 revenants are going to charge forward.
Freaking one-upped us so hard.
And will attack. First one on the one that's already injured. That will hit. 4,
Oh yeah, y'all have advantage on the piss glow.
13. Yep. And then he will attack that troll. Oh, I don't want that. That was a bit late rolling. And he has advantage if he misses. So he will take that. And then it will hit. Oh, hang on. Oh no, that's right. That's right. I thought I was jipping them on the damage. Okay, he'll hit that one for 11. Okie dokie. And then they will go in their normal order for the rest of this turn. Seth.
Well, seeing the flank, and I'm barely seeing the one right behind this one, right? Like there is one there, right?
Yes.
I am going to use my feature.
Your creature
I'm
feature.
alone on this side. I'm going to dig deep. So I'm going to use my bonus action to gain resistance to bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing for 1 minute. And then, but after I get some exhaustion. And then I'm going to use my regular action just to do 2 punches, because I can't use my fisticuffs feature.
Yup.
So 1 magical punch, and then 1 silver punch. Silver dagger punch.
Okay. So you're in for 11 and 6. Okie dokie.
And that's what I'm doing.
Octavius.
Yeah, we gotta focus these things down, I think. So even though this one isn't fairy fired, I'm still gonna attack. I'm gonna spin around and just keep hacking at the one that we've already been hitting.
Okay. Let's try to bring it down.
Yeah, that's what I think the best move is here. 17. And there we go.
All right. 2
Nice.
solid hits.
Plus 5 more. Ooh, so 31.
And that's
Not bad.
5 of those. We'll have to keep track of the damages separately.
Yep.
Mega Smurfs.
Go away. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yep, thought so. Okie dokie. All right. Yep. You'll stab that one, and he will stumble and hit the deck. It crashes down in front of you. Trip.
So I'm gonna kind of like look at it and be like 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3, 1. Then look at Seth and be like 1, 1, 2. Okay, and I'm gonna scuttle myself over down this ramp here. How far? That's 30. Macro speed.
That's your normal move, but you can dash twice that if you want to.
30. Because I was up here, so if I just drop straight down, I can get to about half, like middle of this block, right? So I'm gonna cast fear in this general direction.
Okay.
Perfect.
That's all I can think to do to help Seth out. If he drops the glove, he can't kill Seth.
All right, pop fear for me.
I'm trying to find my spellbook tab. I can read, I promise.
Good thing for you, their wisdom saves are terrible.
It's a 30-foot cone, just out of range there, so it's just gonna hit.
Just the first one.
But it'll bump into the second.
D20 minus 1.
Ooh, I like that.
And he still passes.
Good
The
lord.
hell?
God.
That's so sad.
Sorry.
Thank you for the.
It was a great effort.
Man.
And that does end fairy fire on the other one. It's a concentration.
Oh,
Oh.
Well, that one died.
Yeah.
No.
So, you know.
No, the other one.
It's
Oh,
the
it
other
Doesn't
one.
matter.
But that's okay.
no, Jane.
All right, Doug.
Well, shoot, because I wanted to shoot the one with fairy fire on it.
Well, you still can. It just doesn't
You still
have fairy
can.
fire anymore.
Well, I wanted it to have fairy fire on it.
Yeah,
It's
it'll
not.
peter out as you fire the arrow, you know?
Okay.
happening.
Yeah, I'm gonna go for the one that Octavius is fighting now, I guess.
Okay.
The
This
I
one in
will
the
be
back.
fighting that one, yeah.
Yeah. And try to help
Mhm.
at least before its next turn.
That's it.
There's that.
Nice.
And then my little extra damage.
Do your
there.
second.
on.
Oh.
Shut
Stop it,
up.
Jane, that's
you
rude.
Don't rub it in.
Shut up!
Don't rub it
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
in.
Okay.
I'm hating it.
Revenants. I guess then this revenant is gonna clamber over the body to back up to Octavius and his friend. All right, first revenant will hit. Second revenant will also hit. They do a combined total of 20.
Start.
Okay. Gemma.
I stand on top of this dead one. I
Okay.
clamber on top of it. I'm like, and I cast level 3 magic missile at the one that everyone's fighting. Wow, why does it have so many dice?
Okay.
Nice.
For 18 points of magical damage. Cool. And it is their turn. Okay, we do
Great.
some regeneration across the board.
But like just a little bit, right? Because they have to roll like a
'Cause I
They'll
am,
regenerate.
standing
Four.
on one.
yeah. And that hurts their morale, so they
That one
definitely
is
don't
still.
regenerate
that
as
one's
much.
yeah, the one that is presumed dead is not moving, and the others are just like that are hit. Again, certain wounds are not healing, but other wounds are. So it's an amalgamation of all the above. Okay.
Hey.
Oh god. You
Wait.
jumped down. Oh my god.
Excuse me? No. No.
Oh.
They can't come out of the walls.
No, they're
no.
not coming out the walls. They're dropping down this meager.
Oh my god!
They're dropping down this meager
Oh my
8-foot
God.
drop.
We've activated a hive.
Ah,
Troll high.
troll hive. Well, thank God I have my second beer because I'm gonna need it.
All right. Okay. Trip. But yeah, as you're standing there, suddenly you can see a couple more come running down. They both kind of like jump down. One lands in front of you with his club raised. The other one lands next to him and spins around to try to take a swipe at Seth's legs. Okay, we have. I'm going to roll this guy first. There are 3 possible targets for him. 1 or a 2, Octavius. 3, 4, 5, or 6 will be a Revenant. Okay, yep, it's
Okay.
Sir Eric.
Not upset about that.
He's the one who got hit over there.
He'll be fine.
It swats at him and does.
He's basically a troll.
You haven't seen troll damage yet.
Yeah, they'll just go backwards and forwards with each other all day. Hits him for 10. Okay, which is good for Octavius because it means he didn't get hit. Okay, Seth.
Well, it would have missed.
Yep.
Yeah.
Your troll that's directly towering above you, brings his club down and misses. The one that is to your left that you can kind of basically just see his upper body, he's like swiping at your legs.
Oh,
He will
oh
hit
man.
That I have
for
resistance.
tis but
Oh.
6 damage.
All right.
You've been punched harder than that.
Yep. And then Trip, you have one swatting at you for 14.
That's just barely a miss.
Oh, hey.
All right,
Hey.
not bad.
Our AC is the same, right, Trip? 15?
Yep.
Oh, no, yours is a little... Yeah.
Yep. I'm bringing it down to Seth.
All right. I've never used this feature before because I never felt I needed to, but I do now. I'm going to scrap like a sleuth. Since this one in front of me has attacked me a couple times, I'm using my bonus action to gauge its fighting pattern, and I really want to do this because I want to determine whether my punch. You said the wounds were healed, but some of them healed a little bit. My fists are magical, but the silver dagger's not. Did one heal better than the other? I guess is what I'm asking. So I know either just to punch or use the dagger?
The cut from the dagger very quickly healed back up.
Okay.
Because the dagger is silver, but these have no... They have
Okay.
no conditions to silver.
Alright, so I'm going to punch twice. Just with my fists, my magical fists, and
Okay.
I'm gonna pocket my silver dagger. I'm gonna
Okay.
slip it off my fingers, so I don't have to punch with just one hand because that's a little awkward.
All right.
Right? Oh, I did not mean to back up. So punch 1,
That'll hit.
Nice.
punch 2.
Oh.
Not nice.
Not nice.
All right.
Okay.
And now, whenever that one attacks me, my AC is 18, not 15. But just that one.
Okay. Yep.
Interesting.
Octavius.
I don't even know. I guess I go after this guy next.
Okay.
I try to keep him at bay here.
You will
Okay.
hit him.
Nice.
There we go. Ugh. Not that one.
Nope. It hit him for 13 with the first one.
13 plus 5.
And then 5 from that. Okay. Good deal. It will
That's all I
be
got.
Douglas.
Okay. All right, I'll try again here. Not much else I am capable of doing.
Hit.
Okay. There's some damage.
8 plus that is 10. Okay.
Does he look like he's really unhappy about that?
It's hurt, but not to the point of being like really bad off. Your 2 revenants both just hit. So that's 46.
Come on.
Plus 8. 19 from your revies.
Alive?
Still up, but definitely looks very much worse for wear at this point. Gemma.
Alright, as I'm straddled on the shoulder of the supposedly dead troll, I aim another level 3 magic missile at the one.
Oh,
that
nice
go.
damage.
Davies
There we
is
go.
hitting. Ooh,
Yep, that will bring that one down.
yes.
Nice.
Nice.
Yes.
And do I know how to like fully kill trolls? Is that knowledge we all have?
I've read the many bedtime stories that are morbid.
I would say
She demanded them.
so. These are not the greenish trolls that you're used to encountering in the forest that Daddy told you about.
Yeah.
I'll tell you that those trolls, basically, you had to set them on fire or bathe them in acid, or destroy them utterly with magic. Otherwise, they will get back up.
Okay. Then I just yell, "Throw a torch on them!"
Yeah, as in, you actually have to set fire to the body, not just lay a match on it and watch it go cinder. Hey, you got lots of fire magic. You can burn shit.
I sure do.
That was Gemma. Okay, it's their go. This.
Did I get a turn?
You don't get any.
You don't get one.
Oh, you should have gone after Octavius. Sorry, yeah, you go.
Yeah, at this point I'm surrounded by them, so I'm just gonna drop Fairy Fire on the one in the middle, see if I can get all 3 lit up this
Alright.
time. Drop the spell. Drop the spell. Okay. I don't know why I rolled. Oh,
Huh?
that was you
Wow.
rolling them.
Row.
So ironically, the one you cast the spell on it didn't affect, but the other 2 it did.
Huh. What you gonna do? And obviously I'm choosing Cenopus yellow.
Okay, them's very fine. Okay. Douglas, did you hit or did you miss yours at all?
Did I miss?
No, you
No,
hit.
the last attack I did hit. Yes.
Okay. Gemma hit by default. Okay. Just because there should have been. Oh, yours didn't have fairy fire anyway, so that's okay.
Yeah.
All right. Okay.
And we win.
Their attacks.
Dang it.
Why the way you say
That's
things
right.
is just so funny.
And we win.
And we win.
And we win. So
Gemma,
Uh-huh.
you're suddenly aware that the thing that you're standing on isn't laying still anymore.
Light it on fire.
I go, it's back alive!
Okay.
Okay.
And it reached up and clawed you for 14 points of damage.
Oh my
Oh.
god.
Oh Lord.
This one is on the ground right now. Okay, this one. Seth.
The one right in front of me?
Yep. He swings at
Okay.
you. You've got.
Fuck that.
Still hits?
Yeah, it still hits.
Ah.
Alright. For 12.
Alright.
The other one that's attacking you is going to hit as well then.
I'm gonna use cutting words on that one.
You can.
I mean,
Do
yeah.
it. Do it.
Hopefully it's good enough.
Ooh, nice.
Yes.
Yep, that'll make a miss.
That is well enough. Thank you.
And then the one that's attacking you then.
I'm gonna eat it for this.
Oh!
God.
Get-
Okay.
She.
For 20 points of damage, Trip.
Cool.
That's a big
Oh.
clubbing on the noggin.
That's
That is
20.
half my health.
Aye.
Seth, you're up.
I'm gonna spend a moxie point, and I'm gonna punch this fucker in front of me 4 times.
Okay. You must be getting pretty
Yes.
low on those own moxies.
Yeah, I only have 1 left after this round.
Oh,
Ugh.
God.
Oh, that's
Lord.
not a
With
hit.
advantage.
No, that's with
Come on.
advantage. Hey!
Hey,
That's
another
solid
one.
hit, though.
Oh, damn.
Another 20. Killing.
Natural 20!
And final punch.
Falcon Punch. Nice.
Okay,
Punch
why
is-
is that not working? Having technical difficulty here. 1 second.
So we win.
And we
Yep.
win. And we win.
Combat over.
So we win.
See.
Okay. So 2 hits for.
29 damage total.
All right, nice, good job. Alrighty then. Back to the top of the line, Octavius.
So the one that was behind me I felt like got up.
He hasn't got up. He basically kind of like Gemma was standing on him, and he kind of opened up his eyes and just went. "Ugh," and
But I
just
mean,
raked her.
he attacked them.
Yeah,
right?
he's not on his feet
Yes.
though. He's. Yeah.
All right, well, I'm going to try to put it back down again, I guess. I mean, I'm just swiping at these things. I don't know.
Shush.
Um,
Be quiet. Lay down.
advantage because it's prone
Sure.
with the melee attack, right?
Yeah.
Isn't that how
Yep.
I believe?
It is. He is prone. Hit for 9.
God, I needed it. Thank God. Another advantage.
And then again for 11.
Yep.
More importantly,
And-
it's these other
yes.
things that matter.
Yes, 6.
Because that's the shit that they don't get to regen.
Yeah.
I'm going to keep piling that damage on until there's none of the regular damage left. Okay.
Yeah.
Trip.
Does it go back down or it's
Whoa.
still there?
So basic. No, it's back down. It's back down.
It is. Okay.
What is your mic doing?
What, my mic?
It just,
Yeah, you just went-
volumed up real loud.
you like
Ooh.
choked the mic. It was so funny.
I don't. But what?
Just like
I
it
don't know
blew
why
out
that's
the gain
happening.
for a second there. But
I don't
it was
know,
like
that's
it was
weird.
like very argumentative and hilarious. And I loved it.
Yeah.
It's almost like you've got some
Is
kind
it
of
back up
auto.
or what, Darn?
Yeah, it's like you've got some kind of auto setting.
That's weird. I wonder why
Yeah,
it's doing that.
Yeah, it's like an auto setting that just.
We're all looking for the mic that did this.
Trip.
Okay, so you're gonna hear Father Hell.
Daddy.
Yeah.
Daddy. Daddy wasn't
Yeah.
there. Save me from the troll.
Okay, let me ask you this: is my volume good now?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
I've turned off the adjust mic setting, the adjust volume, because maybe it just spikes for some
I
reason.
think that's
so,
what it
Yeah,
is.
it must be.
Hopefully,
You're moving
but
back
it's
and
good.
forth.
but it's good now.
Yes.
Okay, then we should be fine.
I'm
Sorry,
gonna do
continue.
the goofiest shit I think I've ever done in my life.
Hell yeah, 8 beers
Do
on a
it.
day.
Hey, Beer Monday.
Hey, Beer Monday, baby. That wouldn't be the goofiest. We're looking at. I'm casting Healing Word on myself.
Oh, you selfish bastard.
How dare.
Okay.
6,
Aw.
which helps. And then I'm also going to use my Vicious Mockery cantrip on the guy who just smacked me.
Okay. My little sister hits harder than that.
Literally. And with magic, so you're fucked.
Okay. With his terrible wisdom save, he is going to suffer. So, yep, he will take that 5 points of psychic
And I
damage.
might not get crit again. Maybe.
Maybe.
Let me clean these up a little bit.
Father Hell.
You don't want me. I don't have magical damage. You want
You
anyone
do.
else but me.
And your Slayer's Prey do it or something.
Well, it's only for like
Force or
6.
something.
If I get it.
Just please don't shoot a bomb arrow. I will die.
I really want to.
I know.
It's the only thing
But I
that's gonna
can't
work.
disengage.
It's the only thing that's gonna work.
Right. Douglas. Both of the ones in front of you are down.
Yes. Okay. I'm going to shoot. Okay. I think this will work.
Love to hear that.
I'm just trying to use some sort of magic. I'm going to use my arcane shot.
Definite magic.
But I'm not gonna use. Well, it's 10 feet. Could I hit? No, it'll definitely get Trip. I'm gonna use my seeking arrow
Okay.
since I'm kind of farther away, and I'm going to go for the centipist one right in front of Trip.
This one.
Yeah. Let me
Okay.
find the right tab here to pull that up.
The famed piss critter.
Where is that one? Is that under class? It's under class. Okay. Sorry. Thought I had it. There it is. Okay. So I'm gonna use this one.
Are you 18th level?
I wish.
Not quite.
But it is going to do a little bit more damage. And now for my attack, I've got advantage on that. Meow.
Do you have to make an attack?
Well, I think so, right?
When you use this option, you don't make an
Don't
attack
make
roll.
an attack roll for the attack.
For the attack,
Oh.
instead, you choose the creature you have seen in the past minute. The arrow flies towards that creature, moving around corners
okay.
if
You can
necessary,
just kill a guy from
and ignores
forever away.
3/4 cover. Blah 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 blah.
Yes.
The target
then I
makes
do
a
that.
dex saving throw,
Okay, so have him do that, I guess.
which is slightly better than their wisdom, but nothing great.
Still roll low, please.
They're just big, meaty.
Yep, he fails.
boys.
On a failed save, the target takes damage as if it were hit by the arrow, plus an extra d6.
Okay,
So that was the 10
So it's
damage.
10 plus an additional d6.
got it. Ugh, okay.
So 13.
15. 13? Okay, and then I'm also going to use my action surge
Okay.
to make an additional attack.
All right.
And I'm going to go for him again.
And this time you got to shoot him.
Yes. And I have advantage, so there's that.
Yep, for 13.
There, and then Slayer's Prey also. Oh, sorry, didn't mean to roll that one. This one.
For 6.
Is Slayer's Prey, what kind of
Okay.
damage is it?
D6. Oh, what kind of
type?
damage?
Yeah, what type?
It counts as magical.
Yeah,
Cool, cool.
so there's that. Does
Okay.
that do anything?
I mean, he's busted up pretty bad
Okay, good.
for now. Okay. All right. At this point, I think this is appropriate. Arthund Borwind, the young squire knight, seeing that both of these trolls here are down, yells loudly, "Everybody this way! Quickly! This way! Come, quickly!" And he's kind of beckoning for all of you to kind of like run down the corridor away from the encounter, like down here
The retreat?
to, yeah, like so you can kind of like get.
A choke point?
So you're basically not being flanked by two groups of trolls.
Yes.
But that's what he's saying. You can choose to do it or ignore him. It is your choice.
If I move, I die.
Possibly.
I mean,
You may get an attack of opportunity against you. And
We
so
still have
technically
others.
might Seth, but it would only be
There's
one
still-
attack versus plethora of attacks.
we still have a portent, right? Or do we use the
No,
little
we
one?
used it.
We use both. Okay.
Did you use the 4?
I didn't. Oh, I don't remember.
Yeah,
using
to
the-
cancel a crit.
Oh,
Yep.
yeah, he did.
Oh,
She
that's
did.
right.
It was a
Okay.
good use. We can't kick
Yeah,
anyone
no,
forward.
that was
Yep,
good.
it was a good
but
use.
That would have been perfect.
So I mean, yeah, you and Seth would both take an attack of opportunity.
At least one.
But
Yep.
It'd be better if we
then
could drop one.
arguably you wouldn't be sitting there being swatted on by 3.
Yeah.
Your choice. Or you can hold your ground. It is entirely up to y'all. It is but a suggestion by a young revenant knight who was never even a knight. He was just a squire.
Not high enough in ranks to listen to you.
And he is going to turn around. And the other the other revenant, kind of like listening to that, and look, he is going to stop and hold his action to see what you guys do first. Gemma,
I'm gonna-
technically it's your turn.
Okay.
I'm gonna yell for both of them to do that. Gemma, Octavius, get back.
Okay. So can I jump off this without getting?
Yeah, I mean
Is it alive still, or is it?
it's redeaded, courtesy of Little Bro.
redid it? Yeah.
Little
Okay.
Bro put it back out of its.
So I will skedaddle over here and run toward, clamber over this one.
Okay.
And what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna use a bonus action to boot my nose, and I cast Dragon's Breath on myself.
Okay.
I will hold my action to when these two are over, and if I see an opening to do a 15-foot cone of fire once they're over here, then I will on this one.
Okay. All right.
All right, snip.
It is the troll's turn. So let me do things. Alright, this one is moving. He had a held action, so when he sees that troll move, he is going to swat it. Just hits it. And he'll put it back down. He's like, poof, And all right, Seth, your one here.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a miss.
Nice.
Your second one, Seth. That's a miss. Whoop. And your one, Trip.
Has disadvantage.
17, so we'll roll that again. And
Okay, so the 17, I'm gonna cut the words again. I'm gonna cut the words. They're gonna be the best cuts, the greatest cuts.
you've got all the best cuts, all the best words. Okay.
The cuts.
All right, roll it.
And hopefully,
And it will
so
miss.
out of the 17, it'll miss. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, good deal. All right, Seth. You backing out, or are you going to stay and hold the line?
I'm going to do something either really stupid or really awesome.
That's me just
Th-
stupid.
Why not both?
Yeah, it could be both.
Okay.
It can be both.
Hearing the call to like run away from behind me, I'm going to turn and do a running leap onto the two down here.
Okay.
At the very least, just to knock them away from Trip.
Oh,
I
I love that.
And I'm going to say, "Run, Trip, run!"
Run, Trip!
But I'm gonna do like what I did earlier in the Dragon Monastery thing, right? Like the Argynvolt thing.
Yeah.
I just
Run,
want to
bitch!
get off
Run!
of Trip, even though one of them is technically on me. But you know,
The Argynvolt.
body block.
Okay,
Basically.
yeah.
I love it.
They are both considerably larger than you, so he's like, ah!
But I'm strong, so do I get any kind of
But he
push?
can claw at their eyes.
It'd be like
you know?
a leaping
It's
push
grapple,
thing.
but they're a size bigger than you. Both of them. And you're grappling them
So-
both. At the same time.
Order disadvantage? What does that mean?
Wouldn't it be like a dex save because they have to try to catch him?
They could try to catch him, or they could like batter up and
Either way, that's a dex move, I think.
I mean,
It's not strength.
just to make life interesting and keep it easy, just do it with disadvantage. Do a grapple with disadvantage.
makes sense.
Come on, Shaggy. Do you have inspiration?
I
want
haven't
that
given anyone
inspiration?
inspiration.
I
So.
feel like I thought you did.
He doesn't.
No,
Snugs does.
Snugs has one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, Christ.
Oh boy.
Let's go, baby! Yeah.
Oh, where's those 20s
Okay.
now?
All right. Well, I mean, you land on them and get their attention, but they're not grappled. But you
I
are
wasn't-
in their face, which is.
I really wasn't trying to grapple them. I
Yeah,
was just trying to push them off
hey,
the trip.
but if you could have pulled it off, it would have been a bonus. Okay.
So that's what you hear, Trip. Run, Trip, run.
Right. Based on what is now happening, then the revenants are both going to back up to here. You're dead, You're dead. Move here.
Hey,
Gemma. Let me put him back where he was. Sorry, I moved him. Okay, it's your turn.
Awesome. Let me see. I'm actually just gonna measure that. Okay, fine. Well, if I do this cone thing here, is the giant so big that it won't really go past him?
Not with it being laying on the ground, no. Because it's on the ground.
So, yeah, so I will.
What are you trying to do? You trying to just isolate?
I just don't want to hit Octavius with my cone of fire. It's 15 foot.
Gotcha.
So I'm trying to, like.
So again, this is where I like to use common sense over rules as written. It's big. There's no reason why you couldn't stand at its feet and because you have movement, right?
Mm-hmm.
So there's no reason you couldn't stand.
Can you just not open
stand
your mouth
here.
all the way?
Okay.
And then just kind of breathe directly.
Like if you just do a little, ooh, it's just 10 foot.
Cool. Then I'm gonna do that. If it can make a Dex saving throw.
I'm not letting it make a
15.
saving throw. It's
I
on the
guess
ground. It
it's
can't
dumb.
move.
11. I go. Just bunch of fire everywhere.
Yeah.
all of
Okay.
a
So
sudden.
So cool.
Love it.
there you go. More flames. All right. Okay. Yeah. I mean, you can move. So you could move, turn, and blast. Most of the cone is going to hit the wall. So you don't have to breathe on your brother.
Yay.
Okay. It is the troll's turn.
Did I skip again?
You always get skipped.
No one likes
No,
a
Trip.
trip.
I was told to run.
Trip went.
It was a
Didn't he?
skip trip.
Okay.
Didn't you
Okay.
go? Because didn't you do the?
I viciously mocked the one guy and fairy fire. Was that the same turn? Oh, I healed myself and vicious mockery. Yep. Okay.
Yep. Okay. So hang on.
But then he's swaying with disadvantage because of my vicious mockery already.
Correct. I think we did skip you again. So what would you? Did you want to run?
Oh, no.
Well, I was gonna ask, was that a feasible distraction with which I could slip away?
I mean, technically, we
Held his
could.
whole body.
Technically, you held your action until Seth dived on him, and now you can.
Okay, I will take this reward.
As soon as we
Okay.
skipped you, I think it's only fair that you should get some benefit out of it.
Yeah, no. With that, I'm basically going to be, as I'm running away, just you're my hero, Seth! Always have been! Hey, Dad!
Wait a second.
Okay. How far you want to move? You got
I
to
wasted
dash
an
up.
action.
Right?
Sure.
I'm gonna get as far as I can get, right? So I guess to the base of the ramp would be about right, yeah?
And then you can do another 30 if you're dashing.
I'm not dashing because I want to insult the one bugger here. In some language, It doesn't matter as long as he can hear me.
Gotcha.
And my calling him a hero was intended to be my bonus action, giving him bardic inspiration because God knows he's gonna need it.
Okay.
And here's that on the middle guy.
Yep, he fails, so he'll take that 4.
Yeah, and he has disadvantage at killing Seth next round.
Yep. Excellent. Oh, that's this guy, isn't it? Hang on.
Wait, hold on. The action economy of that, then? No, because I used a
Because
bonus
this
action.
guy
I get
hasn't
one-
really had anything. He's barely been touched.
Mhm.
He's the one that is least damaged in any way, shape, or form. But he takes 4 psychic damage if you're going to zap him. Or did you want to zap this one?
Dumb. I suppose I'll zap that one, yeah.
Okay.
Focusing them down. Makes sense.
Okay. All right. So then it was. So now it's the trolls. After Gemma's blast, it is their rolls. Where are we at? He's still down. He's still down. Okay. Alright, well that one's going to advance and swipe at Douglas, seeing as he's still there.
No.
20.
Well, that hits.
Alrighty. In that case, he brings his
Did I not
club.
get a chance to run away during that time?
You will on your turn.
Oh, right, okay.
But the Revenants
Oh,
yelled
shit.
after you'd already acted, so
God damn that hit.
No.
so it hits you for
Yeah.
12.
Cool.
That's always fun.
Ouch.
Alright, Seth, you got 2.
Yo,
Still.
yo. Misses?
And then one of them had disadvantage, right?
Which one had
That
disadvantage?
one,
'Cause-
so I'm
That
rolling it
one.
again.
Oh,
Definitely that one.
Oh,
Oh,
good matter.
God.
At least it wasn't a crit.
Oh.
At least it
not
wasn't a
crit, I'll
crit.
take it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He got resistance against bludgeoning, right?
He does have resistance against bludgeoning, so you're only going to take half of this anyway.
Yeah, no, I've been pretty
So 5.
tanky for quite a bit of this. I'm not as bad as you
Alright,
guys think.
Seth,
I am.
it is your turn. Do you want to run or are you going to stay there?
So I'm going to use my action to disengage.
Okay, which means no attacks of opportunity for you.
Well, I'll get to about where Trip is.
Uh huh.
And then I'm going to use my final Moxie point to do the wonderful extra thing that I've got to scroll down to find because so many features. Called the Stick and Move. Basically allowing me to use my bonus action to dash.
Yep.
So action to disengage, bonus action dash. I kind of wish I could take you with me, Trip.
It's okay. It's my turn. I was held on action. I'm with Octavius
So-
this next round.
Yep,
I could get like okay. I mean, yeah,
I mean,
so I'll
that's
get,
low
like-
there, so you could jump. Yep, okay.
I'll jump up and be just see.
All right.
Just see.
Okay, Octavius. So
Okay.
everybody else is on the retreat so far.
Help me, my tiny son.
Yeah. So
But
basically,
like how Princess Leia would say it.
help me, tiny son. You're my only hope.
my tiny son.
It's like Obi-Wan, but tiny son.
Yes.
Aren't you a little short for a stormtrooper? Stay there and run,
Basically,
you stuck-up bitch.
our line, our goal is to like hold this line here, right? Essentially, that's what.
Well, he-
Yeah, a little choke
So
point.
the whole point of Sir Arthur Borwind wants you just past him, like past the trolls. So, kind of moving in this direction, sort of thing. But
Right.
he didn't specify how far. So yes.
But we're not gonna. So he wants us to outrun them, like leave.
No, he just wants you on this side of them. Really, that's
Yeah,
what he's.
that's what I
implying,
thought.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I'm not just gonna run and leave my dad there. So I mean, I'm still pretty close to that line. So I'm gonna take like a few steps forward here, and attack twice.
Okay.
And I have advantage. It looks like.
You do.
Piss boy. Piss boy.
Solid hit for 15.
Piss boy, piss boy.
Can I get 120 this round, please? I guess not. Wow, exact same roll. Twice? For both? For all four? For all
Oh
four?
my God.
For all five?
Well, 6.
You're
What?
hacking, Matt. You're hacking.
Wow.
What?
Okay, and an extra 2d6, please.
How are you doing that?
I want to know what the statistic is of doing that.
so many times in a row too.
Right.
I just mean the literal exact same.
For 6,
Of course,
okay.
That's fine.
If these were the same, it would have been ridiculous.
I thought I glitched. I'm like, oh, it rolled twice again, stupid thing. But then I looked and went, wait, no, there's two separate things there.
There you go.
What?
That's so wild.
After that attack, are you moving to the line or are you staying where you are?
Does he go down or no?
He is not down yet.
Okay, well, I'm gonna hit him with because I still have a couple more curses. No, not him. He's gonna be up a little bit longer. Yeah, I will. I'll take a few slashes, and I will. No, because fuck. I'd rather this thing to.
bear in
Douglas,
mind,
you go.
these two, the one you're standing on and the one behind you, they're getting up
Not-
fairly
they're
soon.
Oh,
not
they are? Oh, I thought
dead,
Jane
yeah.
burned them.
Jane,
Okay.
no, Jane did some more fire damage to this
Just-
one.
Yeah.
But it wasn't enough, huh? Okay, well then, yeah.
you gotta,
if that's the
you
case,
gotta decimate every hit point they have with fire or magical damage, or they will get up.
we're gonna freaking be here forever. You know we have to end the show in 25 minutes. Right?
We do.
Okay, then in that case, I am gonna be like, just try to cause a distraction and come on, father, and rush back to the line. If it takes a swipe at me, it takes a swipe at me.
It will not.
Okay, then back that way.
You're too little and insignificant for its massive bulk.
Oh,
Wow.
Right. Slight gore.
Fine.
Speaking
I'm
of
inside.
slight,
Tolkien would
I
have
mean,
something
it's
to
Trip's
say
He's
about
10
that.
foot tall, he's 3 foot tall. It's like, and then there's Doug. Who are you gonna smack? It's like,
but don't smack me
troll
though. He
logic,
has
that
more
little thing
HP.
can't be the thing that's killing me. It has to be the big thing.
No.
Trip's turn in the initiative. Trip's turn in the
It
initiative.
is
You
Trip's
have to
turn.
call it out now because you forgot.
Yep, so Trip.
You almost
I'm
did it.
gonna
again,
make a
too.
dash action to get out of here.
Okay.
And turn around.
Alright. Douglas.
Yes. May I also disengage and escape?
In theory.
Okay, I do that. I disengage. And I run away.
Alright. So basically, you use your move action, and you're not attacking, so you can do that and move back 30 feet, so you can get
Yep.
to there. Alright, so you don't get attack of opportunity.
Yes.
Which means it is the Reverence. Okay. Doug is still on that line, so they are still holding their action. Because Doug is not this side yet.
It's Seth,
Wait, you
but
mean
yeah.
Seth?
Seth, sorry. So,
say, what do you
Seth,
mean?
sorry.
We look the
I'm
same.
safe.
We look the
Yeah.
same. So it's easy.
We
So, yeah.
don't.
I'm handsome.
Arthur Borwind is
You're bald.
constantly doing this. Hurry, hurry.
Oh.
Gemma, do you wish to do anything?
Fire, more fire.
Yes, I could do more fire.
You
with
could dump
my
some more fire
breath.
on this one just to help make sure it stays down longer.
There's some damage.
Okay, nice.
Nice.
That's... Oh, you've almost burnt that. That one's almost done. He's getting pretty close to taking enough magical damage to not be able to regenerate anything. They get to move before you do.
Yep.
So he will take a swap. And these are going to use their movement to come and charge around here to try to get to you. But they won't get to you this turn. He will make one attack.
This is the one that's.
That will be with disadvantage, so I'll roll that again.
Okay.
15.
That actually misses because
Okay.
that's the one that I studied, so
Yep.
I know.
That's
how it
right.
hits.
Yep.
Nice.
Okay, so he misses. Which means it is now your turn, Seth.
Disengage, and I'm diving over Gemma, using the body to get me on the other side.
Okay.
So I kind of land up, like on my face, do a really bad roll, and then
All right.
spring
Well,
up.
with that then, Arthur Borwind looks to the other revenant, Sir Eric Northenthal, and says, "You know what to do." And then charges headlong straight towards all of them, banging his shield loudly. "Run, you fools! Run! I've got this!"
Oh my god.
Oh, it's what he wants, though.
Oh, it is what
But
he
it's not what the
wants.
other one wants. No.
The other
Too
one just
bad.
kind of watches him charge forward. Slow motion plays as he like charges valiantly, and all the trolls get bigger and bow up and all start coming clamoring down towards him. And with that,
Oh my gosh.
Sir Eric Northenthal will say, "Let him not die in vain. Come quickly this way." And then we'll start leading you away from the encounter
Oh my
without a
God.
second thought.
What?
Oh no.
That-
Lovable revenant
You have
bastard.
technically you have fulfilled one revenant's desire.
Yeah.
But
one
Or you can all stay and help him if you want. It's your
No,
choice.
let him go. He's already dead.
I'm gonna say, yeah, he's dead anyway. As I like run.
As I'm leaving though, the one that's all
I
charred
liked
up, I'm
him.
like just thinking about bedtime stories, and I'm like, I'm gonna call this one names as I'm leaving, as long as he's in range of me muttering things at him, to continue to harm him.
Okay.
Oh.
You continue to move as quickly as you can down the corridor away from the scene behind. Eventually, the clashes of steel, the yelling and hollering is no longer hearable. You're not sure because the battle's over or if it's just too far away. But other than that, Sir Eric Northenthal does not say a single word. But eventually leads you where you can see a glimpse of sunlight. You've been traveling a good 12 to 14 hours at this point, and he says, "This will take us out onto the mountain proper, near the creature's lair." And with that, he pops through into the sunlight.
Good for him.
Out we go.
Just
We
let him
stay.
go out.
Bye.
Okay.
Oh,
No.
okay.
What do we have here?
Ooh.
Well, this is awkward.
All right. You emerge out on a large kind of cliff ledge. Not far from here, there is a massive, humongous nest with two ginormous orbs floating kind of like in amongst the sea of sticks and straw that this thing has made its bed.
Marabute? No one gets that reference. Okay, never mind.
Sorry.
What?
It's the giant eagle from Rescuers Down Under, guys. I mean, come on.
yeah.
Jeez Louise. Joanna, the best lizard in the world. Okay, never mind. Anyway,
You watched that movie semi-recently because of your son. That's not fair.
no,
Yeah.
I watched that movie repeatedly as a child because I was obsessed with it.
That's also fair, because it's some of the best animation ever.
That intro, anyway,
Oh my god.
Back in it.
so good. Okay, anyway,
Big do you think those eggs are?
we
Big
can
enough
look
that you
at
could
them.
fit in them. You could all, like,
Fun.
any one of you could ball up inside one of those.
Even me?
I didn't think we would emerge
I
in
want to be
the
an egg.
I want to
where,
be big.
where it lives. I thought we would have some place to rest. Oh no.
Says,
Well, we could.
we can rest inside the cave entrance. Unless, of course, young Arthur Borwind was not successful. In which case, the trolls may be coming.
Well, let's listen in. Do we still hear him screaming down there? Or...
You stopped hearing that a while ago.
Oh.
As I said, you can't tell if it's because the fight is over or if it was just you outpaced it.
Hmm.
Oh.
Hmm.
A large bird of prey is going to have extremely good eyesight, and probably a pretty good flight speed.
Suddenly, you kind of feel a huge gust of wind as the wind picks up here, which is not really surprising considering you're on the side of a mountain. Very high up on the side of a mountain as well. Let me see.
I just don't feel comfortable standing out in the open with a thing that's laying eggs the size of two of me.
We need a strategy,
Right.
and one that isn't gonna backfire on us like the last encounter. What terrain?
And may I note that I had absolutely no hand in that planning of the strategy back there. Just that's all. Thank you.
I wasn't given all the information, and I did my best.
Well,
I'm sure
maybe
you did. I just wanted to make that publicly stated.
Well, do think we handled it well. If it weren't for Arthur running in, we pretty much had them at a choke point, and at that point, we probably would have.
Maybe we let's either hug this mountainside or we hide in the nest and pop up underneath it when it, don't they sit on their eggs or whatever? The nest thing.
That would probably, that's not terrible.
We could do that.
Just be in the
Anything
twin.
alive in that right now? I'd hate to upset it.
Well, I guess.
Yeah, we
my
can't see
concern
in there, can we? The
Off
eggs?
this rock, you can see, because this is raised up, and this is kind of like nestled down level to it. So you could kind of walk into the nest from this point, but there are 2 massive eggs. But there's not really much in the way. As Trip pointed out, these birds have, being it's a bird of prey, it probably has incredibly good eyesight. How you're going to hide in here might...
Well, is there like a
Could we hide
crevice
under it?
underneath
Yeah,
where
like on the outside of
the
it.
nest is to the right?
There's areas like you could wedge yourself in between the rock and the edge of the straw here. At least one of you
That being
could.
said, it has a long beak for picking into that, and we're just going to be stuck there.
Feel like
Good
winkle
point.
picking.
In the ground.
Is there any sort of rock formation we could hide behind that would be nearby?
There's rocks here that you could like clamber into.
Yeah.
Can we hide in?
You could hide inside the entrance. A small person, in well camouflaged clothes, not moving, could probably hide in here and here.
Okay.
You'd probably get a Gemma and maybe an Octavius in here.
Let's talk about real quick before we find our place to hide. What do we know about this bird, and what's the best way to kill it?
It's big, very big.
Right. Do we need to stop it from flying? Is that the goal?
Be wise, yes. We need it on the ground.
We don't want it like picking us up and throwing us off the mountain.
So
Which
is
it
the
could
first
do
goal
most
to
easily.
We need to
damage
immobilize
its wings the most? Immobilize it, I see.
I agree. Finding a way to keep this thing to the ground would be preferable.
I could make it tell the truth.
Do we have a way to keep it on this ledge? Because I don't.
Do we have grapples and rope?
Yes. I'm checking my inventory now.
If you guys have
Rope?
grappling hooks and rope, that would be awesome.
Oh, what do we have?
While we're doing this,
No.
Gore, I do want to use
Don't
my
have that.
healer's kits.
Okay.
My healer's specialty. I'll pop it up in the if I can find it in this long list again. Because I am still hurt.
Get a dose. Go on, get a dose, mate.
Recall
I've got-
purchasing rope. I don't think I have grappling hooks.
I have rope.
You could manufacture something. This is when you need the other knight, the one that's the carpenter.
Yep.
I've got a shovel for some reason. Does that help?
We could bury ourselves.
So 1d6
Pop up just like those centipus.
plus 4 plus 7.
Centipus? Is that what you said?
That's a piss, you mean?
So 14. Yeah, that's not bad.
I need it.
Oh, I needed that.
Well, thank you.
Alright.
I'm running out of my healer's kit charges, though. I only have 2 left.
How do you recharge those? Can you?
Get another healer's kit.
Just gotta
Oh, yeah,
find
that's
another
the
healer's
other
kit,
one.
yeah.
I wonder how thick the wings are. Stabbing it will impede it.
Well, I mean, it's also a bird that has eggs here. This is its nest. It's going
What if-
to.
What if we held the eggs hostage?
Well, I mean, us being here is already doing that. We already threaten its progeny. It's
But I
going
mean,
to be
like-
an issue.
Hold one of the eggs and put a sword up to the top. Of it.
I will make an I will make an
Davis,
omelette.
If you can
I'll
roll
do
one
it.
of those
I'll
eggs
crack
up to
it.
this rock,
I will
if
make
you
an
roll one
omelette
these
out of
eggs
your
up,
young.
I'll let you do it. But I don't.
Well, wait.
I'll hard-boil this beast so quick.
All right.
Douglas,
easy now.
Douglas, I have an idea.
I said B.
If we destroy the eggs before it comes here,
Yes.
will it be so enraged and angry that it won't fly away? It'll want to kill us?
Is that what we
So
want?
it'll stay on the ground? Well, we're trying to kill it, right?
Oh,
I don't
But
think that's how
wouldn't one of
birds
its
work.
moves just
Well,
go up
you're
with
the
us and then
ranger. How do
slam us
birds
down?
work?
I think they still just can use their wings if they can use their wings.
Oh,
I
no,
don't
I'm
think
not
emotional
saying-
damage causes them to not be able to fly.
Don't say emotional damage. It reminds me of that meme. Emotional
I said it.
damage.
Emotional damage.
It's not gonna make it. So it
Hiya,
doesn't
Uncle
fly.
Roger.
But maybe it'll be so
I mean, I can
whatever
keep eyes
that it
on
won't
it for now.
know to do that or think to do that.
I think a bird knows to fly when it needs to.
But if it's so compromised,
It's kind of its thing.
It's kind of its whole
I-
thing, especially if it's compromised. It's gonna fly, and now it has no reason to stay on the ground because there are no eggs to. If anything,
if
we
it
should
sees
maybe
us, it'll-
threaten. Let's threaten the eggs, like maybe hold up a knife to one.
So,
like we're gonna
so it
cut
won't understand emotional damage, but it will understand a threat by a sword to an egg.
We are already
Yes.
a threat by being by its nest.
The
We
egg
could-
will go, Mama.
We could move the eggs. We could try moving the eggs out of the nest, and that might confuse it.
We could put the eggs in the hole. I'm
But
gonna
if the-
point
if
at the
the
cave
eggs-
entrance.
Roll
The
them
eggs
down
aren't
the
in
hole.
the
Roll them
nest.
down
And
the
then it
Roll them
would-
hole.
toward the trolls. You know.
Well, then it would look for the eggs,
Boom, boom.
essentially, and maybe.
It's
then
not
if we're
going to look for
hidden,
the eggs.
it'll-
If the eggs aren't in the nest, it's going to look to make new eggs. The nest is already compromised. We're here to compromise the nest. We're already the threat. If it knows we're here, it's going to fight us off. But I don't want to have to do that, so I think we wait in the cave till it comes to roost.
Yeah, Sir Eric will remind you that the whole point, we're here to hunt and kill this beast. Don't want to drive it off. Want to kill it.
I mean,
Yes.
it would be
Thank
helpful if we. Go ahead.
No, it's fine, Father. Please, by all means.
Just thought it'd be helpful if maybe we could sit on the eggs to hatch them sooner, and then we could imprint on the babies,
Have little rock babies to
and
fight
then
for
we could
us.
keep them as our pets, and maybe
A pet rock.
kill them. Did you have something?
No,
Ben
Sag,
Roxanne?
no.
That's all I had.
I was going to say we empty out the eggs and then we get inside of them and lay in wait, get it, and for it to come. But I believe,
Like we
We
put
should
them
keep-
together like little eggs back.
well, I just mean I think we should keep them intact because yes, we need to keep the beast here, and if the eggs are gone, it would have no reason to stay if we are able to vanquish it. So
Okay.
having
So we
the
drill a
eggs
tiny
be
hole in.
collateral.
Pop the eggs, hide inside the shells.
Well, no, I mean the eggs need to be intact still. You see what I'm saying?
So we
Okay,
need to
the
drill a
orchestra
hole
has
into
started
the
its
egg,
music.
like a
Because-
small hole in the egg. Leak
Look!
it out.
The
And then-
beast comes.
Oh boy.
Uh-oh.
It's Seth.
Okay, as Sir Eric Norenthal points up at the sun, and you're kind of like squinting against, like, you know, you can't see the sun itself. There's a huge, big masquerade piles of clouds that stop it, but you can see the glow of the sun behind it, and a teeny tiny black dot is kind of like circling down towards you, getting larger and larger as it comes closer and closer.
I'm gonna hug the cliff face, right? Like the side, as it's coming down.
Dive into the hole, kids. Into the hole. Into the hole.
Yep.
Into the hole. Into the hole.
Yeah.
Into the hole we go.
Get in the hole.
I'm in.
Okay. So Eric, Norenthal is hesitating at the moment, like he's waiting for it to get here. Do you wish to do anything?
I'll shout out to him and be like, "We're setting an ambush. Come on."
Fine. And he'll back
We
up.
will kill it with you. We promised you that.
Okay.
Yeah, so we're all getting in the
Oh.
hole, like just in the darkness.
Uh,
So.
Yeah.
That gives you about your size comparison.
Oh, it's so cute.
As this thing starts to kind of like zoom level with the ledge and kind of like starts torpedoing along the ledge directly towards you. And yes, it's pretty massive. It could easily pick up Seth or Douglas in one claw, like this, and carry them away.
It just go like little chuck right off the mountain.
You just have to delip it.
Its beak is as big as you are. The thing is absolutely monstrous in size.
Delip it?
Delip it. There you go.
That just reminds me of snakes with tails. I don't know why. Like, it's a bird. It has a beak. It doesn't have a.
Without a beak or
But if it doesn't delip, it's not the same as de-beak. You know?
Right.
A bird has a lip on it. What?
You know, bird lips.
Yeah.
We all know how bird lips are.
We need a Photoshop of a bird with luscious lips on it.
Right.
Is that where duck face came from?
Oh, I guess so,
probably.
That's gotta be it, right?
Yeah.
Oh shit. That's too funny.
Alrighty. And that is a good spot for us to finish it
Yeah, I
tonight.
think so.
As the giant
On that
bird
clever
zooms in
note.
Delip
towards you guys. Alrighty. Great place for us to start. Nice and neat and tidy. Well, you have, in theory, successfully gotten one of your revenants to achieve what he hopes will give him peace and quiet. We'll find out.
Gonna wake up tomorrow and be like, what was that shit?
There we go.
I don't remember any of that.
Oh, did I dream it? Alrighty, so that's wrapping things up for this
Ordered
evening.
pizza.
Damn it. Here. Just give that a measure. Ah, dagnabbit. Well, time for a beer. Glug, 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 glug. Oh, hello there. It's me, Christy, your D&D dad. I'm here to do all the things that a good D&D dad should do. Like mow the lawn, fix some shit, drink a beer, and of course, roll lots of 20s. And if you like all this, can you pan?
Oh, sorry, Dad. Sorry. Yeah, you look good. Yeah.
You should check me out on Instagram and Twitter at Christastics. And if you like D&D content, check out my podcast, New Crits on the Block. Anyway, I love you, my children.
If you're seeing this, that means that I'm back to playing Mondays on How Reroll. My handle is Satchmo on all platforms, and if you follow me, then maybe I can...
We've been trying to reach you concerning your car's extended warranty.
Nothing!
Hi, is this my local zoologist? Yes, I'll hold. Hi, local zoologist. Yes, my name is Jane Ivana, and I'm looking for a snake that has a stinger. Yes. I'll hold. You don't have any? Alright, well, if you could look into it, you can contact me on Twitter at Jane on Twitch, that's with a 0. Anytime. Yeah, or you could catch me on my Twitch streams. I stream like once a week on twitch.tv/JaneIvana. Alright, I'll hold. Okay, thank you. Goodbye, local zoologist.
Hey everyone, it's the Snuggler. This year, Jane asked us to go quick on our outros, so I promise I'll go as fast as possible. You're just gonna put all my information on text on the screen, aren't you? Son of a...
Hey, twitch.tv/Shagget here, and I'm trapped in Barovia. I'm hiding in a dingy basement with some art, art dingy basement, nothing like what you usually see on my webcam when I do streams on How We Roll. And I'm not hiding from Strahd. Believe it or not, he's a pushy Dracula knockoff. He doesn't scare me. I'm not afraid of him. I'm actually hiding from Gorebad, my dungeon master. He's out to kill me. I think finally surviving in 10 campaigns in Arconis throughout his stories, he snapped because of it. And because of that, he's out to really kill me this time. Contact me at @neb_convos on Twitter, please. Your support will help keep me alive, keep me on the run, keep my hope alive. I really need to see what happens to Radovan, Emlyn, and Alekma, and all my other characters that I've played. I really need to see what happens to them. I'm very curious. Oh shit, I messed up. I really messed up. I think he heard me. He's coming. See ya!
Hi there, I'm Gorebad, and thank you for watching How We Roll. If you'd like to keep up with us when we're not live on Twitch, you can check out our other forms of social media. Follow us on Twitter, @HowWeRoll. You can also follow our Facebook page. You can find the website at www.howweroll.com, and you can also find us on YouTube at, you've guessed it, How We Roll, for an absolute ton of additional content. Also, you can follow the dmblog.com for some DM tips, world building guides, and all things D&D related. Cheers, guys. That was a long walk. Okay, they said Shagget was somewhere here, and the door to where he's hiding was a blue door. So we gotta find a blue door, blue door, blue door, blue door. You're mine now, Shagget.